stopping now, baby, can't you see? Hey, Macy's mom has got it going on. She's all I want, and I've waited for so long. Stacy, can't you see? You're just not the girl for me. I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Stacy's mom.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the season finale of the UnderCast. This is episode 10.
Shane's right here. Noah's right here. I'm right here.
Yeah. So we're in a nice little row.
You really should keep that in there.
Keep the coffin.
I will.
It was beautiful.
I will.
You're giving me anxiety.
Me?
Yes.
Why? What did I do? He's the one who coughed death.
Since everyone has been asking us to play D&D so much, we finally caved, and we're like, here we are. We're gonna play a short little D&D sesh.
I'm gonna do a dungeon crawl with them.
Yeah.
So Shane's dad is currently. This is his studio, and he's currently.
Yes, thank you to the sponsorship
of Lock and Load Publishing. And Shane's dad just lifted up his shirt through the glass door so we can all see it.
And we got a good titty view.
Suka blet.
We
We got the best titty view in the world.
We got the best
we got
titty view
flashed
in the world.
like those memes where they're.
Yeah, but I can't think of a person I would rather have flash me than Mr. Heath right there.
I wouldn't have anyone else butt squeeze me except for me.
I would rather anyone else in the world do that, almost, because that's my father.
Because he does it. Just gonna specify.
I would prefer a real attractive female person.
But we're in Lock and Load's recording studio today, so I just want to say thank you to them. For,
Shane's dad, Noah's uncle.
Yes, indeed.
Flex.
Nakayo's friend's dad, and we all just want to say thank you from the Undercast, sincerely, for letting us use your studio to record our season finale.
Lock and Load Publishing.
Yo, no,
I
get
don't
a cup,
have
bro.
it. There's nothing in the cup.
All right,
Just get one,
Cheers
bro.
with me, dog.
So,
Cheers.
you got Sprite in there? Mm-hmm. Sponsored by Sprite.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. We're
So
sponsored by
proceed.
Lock and Load.
I should be sponsored.
Well, I've said all that I need to say.
All right,
At least
so
I believe I have.
I'm gonna be everyone's DM today, and by everyone I mean Showa and Nain.
Excuse me?
It's funny because I actually didn't intend to invert those words.
So you say, but I don't believe you.
That's how far the faggotry has gotten.
Sometimes I'll do it by accident.
That's what I just did. So, I am going to be setting the scene, and there was a previous D&D session, and for easiness, because they already have characters that they've made from that past D&D session, it shouldn't be difficult. I'm just going to give a short spiel of previous. So, where they last left off, they were in a town called Darrenvale. And they just were on the coast because there was like a dragon and some bandits attacking, and they yeeted them out of existence. So now there are no more dragons. Well, there's one dragon and no more bandits. They're pretty much Darrenvale's hero. And so they return to the town of Darrenvale, and they get there, and the headmaster of Hogwarts. No, just kidding. The not really a king because it's like a town. So
the mayor.
The Jarl.
The Jarl.
Actually, that was the Jarl, remember?
My homie Jarl is like, his name is Jarl.
It's Carl with a Y.
It's Jarl Carl. So my boy Jarl Carl is like, alright, on the outskirts of town, we were trying to start a mine at this cave, right? And since you guys have obviously proved yourselves capable in combat.
We threw someone into a dragon.
Yeah, we threw
someone to a dragon. Since you have saved the town and proved yourself worthy of being heroes and fighting things, we were hoping you would there'd be a pretty penny in it for you boys if you went out and just did a little bit of reconnaissance, because that cave that our miners have been reconning. What?
I smell bennies. I smell bennies. I tried to do it really out with that.
All right, so
the guy is dad, by the way. Dislike. Every time you dab, it's one dislike.
Roll a d20 to dab. What did I get?
A 9, an 8.
Oh, I guess I'm not dabbing.
I rolled a 1 to cough.
At least it wasn't critical.
that was the cough.
Yeah, no, Noah actually has previously rolled the cough. So anyway, the Jarl Carl wants you boys out to go check out the cave that the miners have gone and scouted out and been like, yo, there's some crap in there that we don't want to touch because it's scary, and we want you to clear out the cave before we can start a mine in there and see what's up. It probably shouldn't be that hard. You've proved yourself against a dragon and some bandits. So now the stage is set, you boys.
Well,
so If any of you are wondering why Shane has been on here, this is for the third time. He is to us as Post Malone is to the H3 podcast. So this isn't laziness. It's just that we love him.
Yeah.
I guess. So
Sometimes.
proceed.
Well, Jarl Carl, we would be honored to go and check this cave out. Oh, we didn't give backstory on who we are.
Oh, we're like his slaves.
All right, so I'm going to use this time to. Jarl Carl wants you to introduce yourselves as the new heroes of Darrenvale.
All right, Jarl Carl, my name is Alan Gales. I am...
Pretty gay, he says.
He says...
Alan Gay? Wait, what?
Alan Gay?
Alan Gales, sir. Gales.
He said gay.
And,
Can you stop?
Did you hear him?
Yeah, shut up.
I am a paladin from the small town that doesn't exist anymore because it got destroyed by bandits.
It was called, if I
Your
can check to my
ex-girlfriend.
world map.
It would be on the...
Oh, yeah, we didn't have... This is a world
Did you
map.
redraw that?
Yeah, I drew this.
No, did you redraw it, though?
No.
It's over on the... It's over on the...
We
corner.
anyway, I think you came from, like, Riverstone. That was
Yeah,
it was
Riverstone.
It was to the south of Darrenvale. For
And
anyone
it-
who cared.
much
of my made-up
south, like 6
existence.
hours south. But it got destroyed by a group of bandits.
Got yeeted and deleted.
And my girlfriend just so happened to be in that group of bandits, and she killed my family and stabbed me in the back with a dagger. So
And then
I've had a pretty good
Jed
life.
Killed her.
And then...
And then
Jed punched
and then
her.
we executed her in the recent attack because she just so happened.
She
to
was
be
with the bandit raid
She
on
was
Darrenvale.
on the dragon.
She was
on the
riding the dragon that attacked
And-
Darrenvale, and
and-
Noah got his vengeance against her.
Who
No,
did
no,
we
like,
throw?
no, we didn't because Jed killed her.
So can you give a quick synopsis of some of the weapons and armor you have, just real quick, and then we'll go to Shane, and then we'll go
I have
on
a
with this.
healing spell called Oifum. I have a bound sword that I can
Oifum,
cast.
by the way, boys.
Oifum.
They make T-shirts now.
They do. Did you know that?
Oh, I forgot.
No, I just spilled Sprite all over my lap. I hope that was on camera.
You can see
They
the drop go. You can see the you can see it going down.
Continue.
they have bound sword now. I could cast.
You
spell,
have bound sword.
and it cast bound sword.
It's a spell that you cast a magic sword,
Yeah.
and depending on how high you roll, it depends on the attack damage it does.
Yes.
And what armor do you have?
I have leather armor that dries very quickly for some
That
reason.
is its literal only magic component. Is it
And
dries quickly?
I have a dispel magic spell that dispels magic.
It's abbreviated.
I have
Do you even know what you have, Shane?
Yeah, no, I know they are.
Okay.
I have a reverse Oifum which does damage and
So-
holy lightning,
So a damage spell.
a damage spell,
All right.
and it's like the opposite of healing. Basically.
So as a paladin, you're almost like a spell sword, like you're a shotgun preacher. I would.
Wait, what?
He's a shotgun preacher, right?
What is that?
He's a
Shotgun
spell
preacher.
sword. He's got a sword, but he's also got spells. Like yeet and
Oh,
yeet.
I thought you meant a physical preacher. Like,
He's like
yeah,
yeet and yeet.
praise
Well,
God.
paladins are kind of like that. They're
Like,
holy,
praise the light.
They're holy figures. So
Right,
he's a
right,
shotgun
right.
preacher. Like, shh, here's the word of God. bitch.
Yeah.
So, and to you, Shane.
Okay, my character's name is Zor-El. I'm a sorcerer. My race is I'm a dragonborn.
Zor-El is a pretty gay name.
So you are a dragon.
I'm sorry, your name almost sounds like has the word gay in it.
It's Gale.
Alan Gale.
Your race is dragonborn,
Yeah.
and your race is human.
E.
And you're a what again? Fighter,
I'm a sorcerer.
sorcerer.
Okay, and I've got Ray of Frost, Mending. I got Holy Light or something like it's like a fireball. It's really whack.
It's whack.
And then
These are our dice, by the way.
and then I have like a one like basically like sorcerers have like staffs and whatnot.
Yeah.
That's what I have.
All right.
Do you have
Armor?
a staff or a wand?
Do you have
Is
armor?
it a wand or a staff? It's a staff. Oh, I can speak common and elvish, bro.
Do you have armor?
Where is armor? I can't even find it.
Someone spelled common wrong on my paper. COMON.
What?
So I'm gonna have to bite the bullet on that one. So common, by the way, is spelled COMMON, but I think I might have been in a rush or just gone full Asperger's and like yeet. So I'm sorry.
I should
It's
also-
so you have common. You actually can't even speak.
Common? I can't-
I'm making that.
What have I been doing this? Like sign language?
You've been.
No, Noah can't. Noah speaks in every seventh word. Noah just goes makes a noise.
Okay, that's now canon. All right. So
Yes,
I don't want to do that.
as DM, I'm not making that canon.
Nah,
Okay.
damn.
Okay, so can we proceed?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, here's your pen. I need the pen.
Oh, it's
you
a
have
pen,
a pencil.
sorry. Yeah.
We have pencils. We're special.
Yeah, you have pencils. All right, so this, by the way, is a map. They technically aren't supposed to look at it.
Oh,
Obviously, Obviously, they can screen peep. That's what we're gonna call it.
By the way, I would like to start walking to the cave.
You both are gonna walk to the outskirts of town to the cave.
Yes.
All right. So you successfully walk out of town. The birds are chirping. Everyone's greeting you on your way out. They're putting palm leaves at your feet as you walk out with your majesticness.
Man,
you know?
we did pretty good.
They're throwing flowers at you, and they're praising you for all of your good deeds for the town of Darren. And you've been pardoned for any previous jail attempts.
Did you hear that?
What did you say?
The pardoned for previous.
Yeah, you've been pardoned for any previous jailbreak offenses.
I don't know.
Yeah,
And you have been pardoned for whatever things you did in the town.
I raped Zach.
You actually raped a fellow.
No, I didn't rape anybody like physically. I just like beat the crap out of Zach.
All right, so you guys are going to proceed. You guys proceed to the outskirts of town, and they gave you a little map, and you see that it's like a mile away. And you proceed through the trail through the wilderness, and as you're going, you find it looks like it's a mountain. It's not quite a mountain, but it's more of a rocky hill. And within the hill, there's the opening to the cavern. It's dark. You won't be able to see. Does anyone have a light source?
Well,
Use classic bound sword, right?
That doesn't provide much light.
I can do fireball.
I have flint and steel, and I have a pipeweed.
Obviously, you could probably craft something like a torch.
Well, I have a bounty paper.
There's a literal forest behind you. I want to remind you of that.
Oh,
I want you boys to be creative, okay?
I would like to pick up a nice big stick. I would like to look for a nice big stick first.
You're gonna look for a stick on the ground?
Yes, a nice stick.
Roll a d20 for perception, my guy. A 7? Well, considering you're in the forest, that 7 does fairly well for you, and you find a twig. You find a abnormally large twig.
You saw a stick?
Big enough for you to wrap something around it and start a torch.
I have a better question. If 7 was that good, what was the 20?
Find a magic.
You don't want to know.
Magic staff.
You start a forest fire, basically. You instantly win the game. We stop the podcast. That's what a D20 would have done.
Great. I'm really glad.
We find what's his name from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito. We find Danny DeVito.
He's the boss, and he just like
you spill Sprite on your paper, dude.
Unlucky.
I've been spilling everything.
Okay, so I want to wrap my bounty paper around the abnormally large twig.
And you're gonna
light it on fire with my flint and steel.
I want to see how good of a torch you make.
Are you the bounty on the paper or no?
14. We're gonna go with 14. Oh, that's a 20. 14. I'm gonna say that you have a torch that's gonna stay lit for quite a while.
That's good. Let's start walking in the cave.
All right. So as you proceed, the hallway to the cavern is lit. It's rocky, but it looks like the floor is less of it's very smooth.
It's lava.
The floor is lava. The floor is not. The floor is lava was the original D&D, by the way. It was the original roleplay game. So as you can,
that was Salem Witch Trials, dude.
So I'm hoping you can see the map, viewers.
Oh, I thought you were talking to us.
Are they going to be able to see this?
Yes.
I'm hoping it zooms in. Well, if you can, if you can't see it, I'm sorry. But they proceed along this, and you guys proceed along the hallway. The floor is super smoothed out, and you enter a large opening with, it looks like, 2 exits across from each other. And in the center, there's a large wooden, broken down kind of table. It looks like. Don't look at the map. Just kind of use your mind's eye.
My mind's eye. I can see you with my third eye.
I can see.
I just open up your chakras, boys.
I can see with my 2 eyes right now.
So there's an old broken down table, and leaning against the table is what you can tell is the remnants of a human, or as we like to call in English, a skeleton.
I was going to say
a skeleton.
So is remnants of a human not English?
Well, no, it is.
As we like to say in not that, a skeleton.
I would first like to go and light the table on fire to provide a light source.
Okay, so you're going to light the table on fire?
Yes, please.
Roll. I want you to roll a d20 for that.
A 1.
You end up dropping the torch. It's now extinguished. But still somehow rolls over to the leg of the table, lights it on fire, and with that awakens the skeleton.
Oh.
The skeleton is now
So you need that to happen.
the skeleton is now awake and points. It unsheathes a short sword from within its rib cage and kind of points it at you. You know, he's like ready to yeet on you boys.
I'm gonna.
He's ready to go full hand
Wait,
on
so
the penguin.
just to be fair, how tall is said exoskeleton? Or skeleton?
We're gonna 5'11".
Okay,
So here's 5'11". Here's 6 foot.
I want to kick him in the neck.
Well, first you got to roll for initiative.
Oh wait,
actually.
I want to talk to him.
Both of you roll. Okay, so you're not in combat yet.
No, I want to talk to him.
You're gonna talk to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you speak undead?
No. What do they speak? Nothing. They don't have any tongue to
Well,
speak.
technically, according to the player's handbook, they speak undead. According to the monster manual, they speak undead.
What is undead? Just to...
God knows.
Okay.
Literally.
I speak common and elvish. I'm sorry, common. You don't know the word.
If you're dragonborn, you can also technically speak to dragons, so undead, just dragon tongue. And you can't speak undead.
I guess not. I could speak common.
You can speak Coleman. You can speak Gorman.
Common.
So what are you guys doing?
I want to kick him in the neck.
You're gonna kick him in the neck.
Yeah.
All right. So now you're in combat.
I wanna knock his
I
head
want
off.
you both to roll for initiative. All right. So from here on
I got
out,
19, brother.
Shane's gonna be first, then Noah in combat. In combat situation,
combat.
Shane will do the first action, Noah will do the second, and then the monster will proceed to retaliate.
Doesn't the monster do the enemy action first, or doesn't it?
No, you guys are first. You got him by the element of surprise. You woke him up. So you guys technically are
that's
first.
right.
They're spread on my damn map.
Okay, I'm gonna kick him in the neck and knock his head off.
All right, so you're gonna use just melee attack then. If you're gonna,
I'm gonna use my foot.
so that's that.
Kick him
Okay,
in the neck.
I want you to. You don't have a D4, so I'm gonna have you roll a D6. The only dice we're missing.
Which is basically like a 16.
Let me roll for his armor real quick.
Terrible.
Okay.
Easy.
So
He's armor?
what?
How does that fit on? Skeleton?
You're a mage. Why are you kicking the
I'm
skeleton?
a sorcerer. I want to knock its head off, dude. I can't see us.
So like, use a fireball.
Yeah, I'm gonna light a skeleton on fire.
All right. So
No,
what happens?
idiot? Use a fireball to knock his head off.
Your action point is spent.
We would have had a torch and drop it.
Shut up! The table's on fire, dude. We can see.
Not to the other places we had to walk through.
We're fine. We'll carry the
Here
table.
are the other places you have to walk.
Yeah, but all the way down.
We'll carry the table.
You're gonna carry it as a
no.
I am extremely strong.
So are we going to proceed with what happened to the skeleton? So what happens is you kick the skeleton right in the neck. It kind of lodges it to a point where it's hinged off, but it's still connected, and he falls back onto the table. He's not taking fire damage because he's literally bone, but he's on fire.
He's literally bone.
He is on fire, but he's a bone. He's not boneless. He's bone-in. So he's bone-in skeleton.
He's only bones.
Bruh.
I would like to use
What's that?
holy lightning.
You have that?
I would like. Why? Okay. Holy lightning's probably going to do a hell of a lot to an undead.
To be fair, yeah, it's undead, so.
So a D12.
I'm pretty sure if you go like this, it'll just.
So here's your D12.
That's pretty cool. I don't think making a cross out of my fingers will do much. I got it.
Oh,
Yeah, they will.
I just a few little sparkles came out.
you
of my
zapped the crap out of him, but he's still not dead. But he is quivering. His bones are rattling. You know, he's
He's
rattling his
rattled.
bones.
Bro, what a fire beat.
What?
What a fire beat.
What a fire beat! He's rattling bones. He is now producing bars. He's now producing bars. All right, now it's his turn to retaliate.
What's he gonna do? His head's fly, he's on fire, and
All
he
right,
got
so
struck by lightning.
he proceeds to you with the weakest of rattled bones, and
Yeet.
as you're recovering from your kick, and he he does a grand total of 1 damage.
That was the worst thing.
He breaks his wrist.
He basically tries to he doesn't have his short sword anymore because it rattled out of his hand, so he kind of just back wrists you, and it does not much. And to you, he proceeds over to you, tries to kick you in the nuts, and does so quite well. So much to where you take a little bit of electric damage, and you have 4.
Because he beat you with your own lightning.
That's not very cash money of you.
It's not very cash money of you. All right. So now you guys have move retaliate.
I like. Oh wait, it's changed.
Me first, dude. Okay, can I bend him over the table? Like, lock him into place? Can I lock him into place?
You're gonna bend him over the table.
I want to lock him into place. I want to lock him bent over the table.
Using what?
My hands.
You're gonna hold him down to the
No,
table.
I want to lock him like you know.
You're gonna get him in a headlock or something?
No, like if I can lodge his head, I can like bend him over the table.
I want you to do a physical motion of what?
He wants to bend him over the table.
Yeah, how hard do you envision me bending?
Okay,
him over
you
the
don't need a
table?
roll for that because you're not hurting him.
What's the big deal?
You officially bend him over the table. Now what, Shane? You bent his skeleton
Now,
over a burning
is
table.
he locked in? Is he locked
He
in
is
place?
now. You are now. He is now your.
Bitch.
Yes, he's now your bitch.
Okay, great.
What are you doing
No,
to this poor skeleton?
Cast a down sword.
Cast a
down sword. Cast a down sword.
You're gonna cast a bound sword.
Just cast it. It's not a real thing.
I don't know if I want to. I'm getting real uncomfortable with the skeleton.
Noah.
Yes, I'll cast a bounce.
All right, let's to see. So you're gonna cast this once throughout this entire.
It's a 1d8.
No, but I wanted to see how powerful it is when you cast it. Every time you cast your bound sword, you have to roll for the powerfulness of
Right.
the effectiveness.
I thought I rolled a 1d8.
All right, I guess you don't. I guess. To give context to that, there's a podcast we recorded a few weeks ago, and I went, and it really made Noah laugh for some
Because
reason.
Why?
For some reason, he was recording, and there was just silence, and then all of a sudden there was me going. All right, so your bound sword.
It's
All right,
a
so now
5
what are
out
you
of
doing
8.
with the bound sword? That you're going to procure 5 damage from. He's dead either way, but I want to know specifically what you're doing. You've taken the rest of his
poke
health.
him in the ass because he doesn't have an ass. Just cut off like his like.
He has
hip.
pelvic. He's a
Hey,
pelvic.
just cut it off, bro.
Actually, I want to cut off his arms and legs.
Yeah, cut off his arms and legs.
Yeah.
You can't speak to the guy. What's the big deal?
I just want to cut off his arms and legs. I
Cut
think it'd
in
be
half.
cool to have a skeleton in my backpack.
I have a better idea. Okay. First of all, can you do one swift motion like to cut like all of it off instead of like doing it different?
Like a complex
sections?
motion?
Like,
Yeah,
have you
yeah.
seen Star Wars?
Well, you're not.
Yeah.
Well, so what's happened? You've killed him.
Oh,
All right,
he's
you've
dead?
killed him. So now you can. You're out of combat mode. Now you can freely move about doing
Oh,
whatever
I
you
wanted him to
want.
be alive so we can like he's going in my backpack.
Yeah. Can
Well, he's no longer dead.
I use a healing spell to,
Well, actually, do you want to
Oifumum.
perception around for loot?
yeah.
All
I'll
right, do a
perception around.
d20.
I'm ready to have.
One of you do a d20. He doesn't have any.
5.
All right.
Let me do one. Watch
So,
this.
you find 2 normal healing potions. So you both are.
Take one.
You want to take one, and you want to take one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You guys might want to equally distribute the loot as you proceed. So.
Yeah. So I'm ready.
So add a healing potion.
Also, I would like to put the torso and the head of the skeleton in my backpack.
Alright, so add that to your-
I want the head.
Add that
Okay.
to your equipment.
You have the head.
Now
and
let me
the-
see how much you
Yeah,
have.
Some of this, I have 110 throwing knives.
Do you remember when you had a glass pane and you used it in battle?
Yes. It was
Okay.
glorious.
I
Noah
remember
used
that.
a glass
You
pane.
helped my finger get blown off.
I killed
All right. So
someone.
what do you have? A healing potion?
Yeah, can I do a perception check? Because he got a 5. Would I see anything more than he would? Or?
No. The rest of the room is bare, except
Also-
for the table is now burnt to ashes. But
Wow,
right,
that was a really quick burning table.
it was a really old
Broken
table.
table,
It
yeah.
was pretty destroyed.
Well, it's pretty dark.
Noah, you should go out there and get another stick.
Should I? I'll
Yeah.
take one of the skeletons, like arms.
All right.
Is that-
It's pretty dry.
Is that possible?
It's dry. It's dry. You still have your flint and steel.
Actually, I was. Well, I don't have paper anymore.
I mean, there's
I would
leaves.
like to search the dungeon for some sort of flammable, like I don't know. Thing.
All
Why
right.
don't you just tear some
Try
cloth
it.
off of your clothes with me?
Oh, tear cloth on my enchanted leather armor.
All right. Well, you do see that the skeleton did not have armor, but he did have some cloth clothing remains that
Great.
that are dry, but still pretty sturdy enough to burn for a while.
So I'm gonna take all of those clothy things off of the skeleton and wrap it around his arm.
All right. So now you've created a torch.
And I
You
would-
now have light, and you see that there are 2 exits out of here. One right here and one right here.
Now, which one do you want to go down? Personally, I think that one. I got a good feeling about
Well,
going.
I'm not supposed to look at the map, right?
Yeah, you're technically not supposed to, but I'm helping you with visuals.
it
So
doesn't-
try not
it
to
doesn't
look at the
really
map.
matter.
out here. What do you think of that?
Wait, we're right here, right?
We're right here.
What is this? A ladder going down, or is it ladder going over?
You don't know yet. You haven't proceeded.
Oh,
We,
that's
we
a fact.
cannot look at all
Oh.
past.
I'm really.
Right,
It's
yeah.
really hard to not.
To not look at it.
Well,
I
would
know
you-
this is one of the few flaws with D&D is that the mind's eye can only go so far with
Yeah.
describing it.
Would
So
you-
you have to draw out a picture.
like to go down this way or that?
Yeah, let's
There's a very
I mean-
ominous fire.
bro, it's Yoshi, bro. What is that?
It says Yoshi.
Okay, let's
Well, I mean, to be fair, okay, so
Hobgoblin.
you know it's here. If we go down this, can we come back out and go down this one?
You can do anything you want.
Fantastic. Let's just go down this one then right here.
You're gonna go down here.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So as you proceed along this hallway, wow, you run across a gelatinous cube roaming the hall. He's just a large, just jiggling and gyrating cube. And he's got a bunch. Seems to have been peacefully roaming the hallway. Has no distinguishable feature, no eye. It's just a cube of large slime, about 5 feet by 5 feet, a perfect cube. And it just has the remnants of, looks like some dissolving human parts in it, some old shields, a sword or two in there.
Cool.
You see some parts that are just stuck inside of it like a piece of jello.
Well, maybe we shouldn't try to attack it.
It doesn't see you yet.
Okay.
Okay.
So what we should do is I'll wave high, and then if it starts coming towards us,
You're going to friendly gesture it.
Well, hold on. I mean, to be fair, it depends on how. I mean, if it like walks over, that's fine. But if it's like
it doesn't really walk.
If
it
bounces over,
if it bounces in an aggressive way, we'll stab it.
Yes. If it aggressively bounces towards you, you guys are gonna have to yeet.
Okay. Right.
Okay. So
you will be currently in combat mode in the same order of.
Right. I would like to friendly
gesture.
Yes.
Friendly wave at it.
All right. You don't need a roll for that. It doesn't notice you. It just keeps It just keeps kind of bumping into the wall.
I'm gonna go up to it. I'm gonna tap it.
No! Don't tap. Do not tap the gelatinous cube.
Why not?
Who knows what's going to happen if you tap it?
What am I gonna
You
get
could get
sucked
AIDS.
into?
Yeah,
Am
you
I
could
gonna
get
get
sucked
licked
into
off
it.
You guys don't know what
Am I
its
fuck
potential is.
Well, there's a lot of dissolving human parts in there, so you probably shouldn't touch it.
Well, how do you guys? I mean, it doesn't have ears.
If it's bumping into the wall,
It's going to be very difficult to move past it. It's a narrow hallway.
To be fair, not only that, but it doesn't have ears, so we can't hear anything.
It can't hear. It can't see. It can.
It can't
sense,
see?
It can feel.
can feel. So let's try to sneak past it.
Let's just freaking kill it, dude.
All right,
No,
you're
let's
gonna
try to
sneak
sneak
past
past
it.
it. Why
We
you
can
want
do
to kill
that.
it? What?
And-
But it's all dissolving.
Okay, but it's a really narrow hallway. You really can't do much other than do it. I mean,
Well, we might be
can
able
fit through
to.
it.
We might be able to jump over it.
What?
Hold
on,
it's 4 feet
hold on.
tall by 4 feet.
We can jump over Janie. We can jump over Janie. We can jump over this.
All right. Well, Janie. All right.
Yo, Janie,
Alright.
okay, well, you said 5 by 5. Now it's 4 by 4.
I would
I
like
originally
to.
said 4 by 4.
I think it's 5 by 5.
I might have said that. Either way, it's within that context. You can tell. Remember how we measured my width last episode?
Would like to try and jump over the gelatinous cube.
You're gonna try to jump over it, so that's a dexterity check.
I have a good amount of that. I have a +4 to my dexterity.
All right, so roll a d20 and then add the 4. That is a grand total of a 2 plus a 4. That'd be a 6 out of 20. It's not a critical fail. But boyo, you just jumped and splattered right on top of the gelatinous cube. It is now bumping into the wall in an aggressive tone.
Bro, could you imagine being blind?
It is doing the slime equivalent of flailing.
Could you imagine being blind and deaf and someone jumping on top of you like you're just...
It's a gelatinous cube.
Okay, hold on. All right, I'm gonna roll.
Okay, wait. Roll to jump over it or what?
Can I push him off of it, or is he just?
Are you gonna try to do like a saving throw for him? Like, what are you doing?
Can I heroically jump over Noah and I turn around mid jump and pull him off?
That's a very complex move.
Yes, it
I'm gonna
is.
need you to roll for a couple different things here.
Fantastic.
So you're gonna all right. So I need to roll for dexterity real quick, and then I'm gonna need you to roll for strength. So 9 plus
3 is
3.
12.
All right, so you got a 3 for what? Dexterity. Now roll for strength.
Okay, 9 again. 9. So I got 12. Wait, no, I got a plus 3.
All right.
12. Yeah, 12.
All right, it's a success, but now let's see if you can land an actual. You've now got him in your. You got now Noah in your clutches, but now are you going to do an attack on it?
On Noah or
On the gelatinous cube?
No,
I don't know.
It's
It's just
It can't get its fat ass.
It is now aggressive and knows where you are and it's proceeding towards you. You're in combat mode.
Oh, great. So
Your initiative stays
Okay,
the
so
same. So him first.
I
then
got
you.
him off of it, and we're on our feet now, right?
Yes, you're on your feet. You're both saved. You now have a nice burn, like a burn mark into your leather armor. It doesn't destroy any integrity of it. It's burned.
Did it hurt him?
Singed.
No, he's not hurt. It barely wouldn't even go through his armor.
Can I freeze it? Like I have a thing. I can
It's not burning. It just kind of is an acid. It's
No.
No,
Can I
Can you freeze it?
freeze it? Yeah.
Don't.
Freeze the cube.
So I'm gonna tell you right now. If you want to do something, say you're gonna do it.
Well, I don't
ask
know
me.
if it's physically possible.
Well,
Anything.
Shane, try to cast a spell.
That's the
Right,
that's the
I'm
beauty
gonna
of this game.
try to.
Why'd you roll a d20? What's your ice spell?
Oh, it's a 1d10.
Well, you just wasted a nice critical success.
I'm
on
pretty
that.
gay. I need to. What is it? I need to. Is that 10?
This is a d10.
This is also d10.
This is a d8, my dude.
Oh.
This is a d10.
Okay.
That's a d12. All right, so you do 5. All right, so
5
you're
plus
freezing
strength,
it.
right?
You've now slowed it down to a very minimal slop, and it
Swap.
and you've taken quite a bit of damage from it. So,
I have?
Yeah, with that ice spell. It's still proceeding to move at you at
Yeah.
a rate, but it's slowed down temporarily, and it looks like it's hurt.
But it hurt me.
No, it hurt the slime.
Oh, you said it hurt you.
Yes.
It hurt it, is what I meant.
I would like to cast Holy Lightning at it.
So you're gonna freeze it, and you're gonna Palpatine.
Shock the crap out of it.
All right. So what's your holy lightning?
1d12.
All right, here you go, mate.
Oh my god.
So oh my gosh,
That's
dude,
double
you
it was
you
last
you
time.
actually just went full sicko Sith mode on them.
You went sicko
on the
mode.
slime
I
cheeks.
go, as I'm shocking
You were actually
I saw them in the roof with the gay outside. When they pull up, give me the loot.
Give me the loot.
I just went sicko mode on the slide.
You actually went. So Mobamba or sicko mode?
Sicko mode.
Obama or sicko mode. Sicko mode.
Oh,
I would
Mobamba's
go with
correct.
sicko
Yeah, I
mode,
would
yeah.
too. Mobamba's kind of bad.
Except the violin cover.
Hey, guys, the violin guy. Okay, guys, covered or comment down below.
You
Mobamba
or
violin?
sicko mode.
Or sicko mode.
What did you guys say?
Mobamba or Mobamba violin cover.
What did,
Alright, so
Mobamba,
basically,
what did
you
you say?
I went.
Shut up. So
No, it was sicko mode.
so you went sicko mode.
I went
Okay.
sicko mode on the slime.
Wait, is it like musical waves he's doing?
Musical
No,
what?
no, I just shot out lightning at it while
No,
screaming.
he just
I-
lightning
you
the crap
you're
out of it.
screaming and then
Did you not
lyrics.
hear what he did? All right, so
I
basically,
did.
what you did is you blew the slime up into a billion cubes. The cubes are still alive, but they're
Oh
very
my
tiny.
God.
They're very tiny, and they're very weak, and they're like proceeding
Can
towards.
we step on him?
I was gonna say.
There's a-
Let's
You're gonna just stomp all over them.
Yeah.
stomp them out.
Oh, you don't need a roll to do that because they're like an inch by inch.
Yeah.
So you guys are just proceeding to stomp all over them, and basically,
You ever play Dead Space? Hold on. You ever play Dead Space?
No.
Nikhail? You ever played Dead Space?
no, the horror game.
In Dead Space, you do like a curse stomp. It is the most aggressive something you've ever heard in your entire life. Like that is what I'm doing. That's what.
What about Gears of War?
those two? But I think it's the same mechanic.
So you notice that in the remnants of the slime blowing up, you find a potion of water breathing.
Wouldn't drink that.
Why not?
It's kind of like a super old slime, bro.
It's still intact.
How do we know it's old?
You don't.
Okay.
You know that it's an intact potion of water healing because the label is still intact.
Okay.
I mean, if it's a dungeon and no one's gotten through it, it's like.
I'm gonna need you to stop right there, Chief. You find oil. Okay,
Oil?
All right, you know, ready? Oil of slipperiness,
Is
also
that so-
known as.
Oil. Is it just oil?
I was gonna say lubricant,
Oh, so you find lube.
but no. It's oil of slipperiness.
I would like to pick up the oil.
It's oil of slipperiness.
You gotta-
Of course,
you gotta-
of course, no
And
one wants to
uncoiled
lube.
and uncoiled in the mess of it is 50 feet of rope.
Yeah,
Okay,
bro.
I'll take the oil and the.
So add
water
that to your
breathing.
inventory.
Wait, so do you want the water breathing potion?
I guess.
Okay, so I'll take the oil. This is
All right,
good.
now the
This is
rest.
good.
Now the rest of the hallway lay before you. Your torch is still lit. You've killed the slime. All right, what are you going to do?
You want to proceed down the hallway, Shane?
Yeah.
Or Sinatra?
Zoel.
That's not his name. It's Zoel.
whatever.
Sinatra
Zorel?
was his old D&D.
It's a nickname, whatever.
Zorel.
Hey, Cinny,
you
you want to
could
go down the hallway?
Hey, Vincini!
You can just call me Sinatra. It's easier.
I could
Vincini.
nah, Cinny, dude.
Who's Vincini?
Another Italian name.
Fettuccine, martini,
Linguini, Lamborghini.
Here in my garage with my Vincini.
Chicken
My
out.
homie. Here in my garage with my homie Vincini. All right, so you guys proceed down the hallway, and a grand total of nothing happens.
Ah, wow.
So where are we right now?
You are right here.
Oh, can
You are now entering upon a larger.
Oh, we're in Vegas, bro. Here's the poker table. And
They have now entered this room right here. They've gone through this hallway. They've entered this room, and you see an exit. Basically to your left.
To my left.
There's an exit to your left, and it looks like there's a well in front of you. You don't know how deep it is. There's a chest in the back, and there is an old table with a few stools parked by
I have an
in the
idea.
back corner.
I have an idea. Do you want to see how deep the well is,
I
bro?
do. I was thinking just
Light the chair on fire and toss it down.
So
Sitting at the table, there is
Oh,
another.
there's people there?
Well, you didn't let me finish. You just
I
started
thought you were
talking.
done.
No, you didn't let
All
me
right,
finish a damn thing.
Let's see.
So sitting at the table, there's a skeleton.
Oh,
He's kind of leaned back on his chair, you know, and he's got a mug of ale or mug of something. You have no idea. I just said mug of ale for reference of what the mug looks like. He's not moving. And in the corner, like in the next seat over, there's just a pile of old armor. There's just a pile of old armor.
Give me the rope.
Yes.
Give me the rope.
Give me the rope. Wait, hold on. Tell me your idea first.
I want to. We're gonna tie the skeleton to the chair and light it on fire.
Yes, oh my God! Let's go.
Okay. Give me the rope. Give me the rope.
Here's the rope.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So I want to sneak up on the skeleton and tie it to the chair.
I want you to roll for dexterity,
bro. You know who the guy drinking the ale reminds me of? Ooh. Come back here, you coward.
I got it. Get back.
Plus
here,
what?
You
Plus what dexterity?
Four.
All right, so you got a 16 on your dexterity. You successfully tie the skeleton to the chair. As you're doing so, the skeleton awakes but can't move. And he's like hopping around in the chair. As you guys, as all of this racket's going on, the pile of armor in the next chair over starts to animate and become like a figure of sorts.
Can't see.
You don't know. It's currently looking like it's staring at you, but there's no. It's a disembodied form of armor.
What material is armor?
Looks just like simple metal.
Oh, damn it.
So what you're gonna do? You're gonna take care of that. I'm gonna chuck this homie down.
What do you want it to be? Wood so you can burn it?
I was in cloth so I can light it on fire.
Oh my God!
My fireball.
So what you do? You take care of the armor. I'm gonna toss this homie down the well.
Go for it. Wait, hold on.
The armor?
No.
Oh my God!
I have a better idea. Hold on. Keep him tied in the chair, and then we can interrogate him after.
Yeah. Well.
All right. Well, you're currently in attack mode with the armor.
Okay. You go first.
Yeah. Well, it is his initiative.
Right. Let's do fireball.
So you're gonna do fireball?
Yeah. I mean, it's metal.
You make the metal soft.
Yeah. And then you could lightning it, or you can stab it. Well, you really wait. So it's nothing under the armor. It's just the physical embodiment of it.
It is just animated armor.
I got the perfect thing.
It's like haunted armor, basically.
Got the perfect thing for this.
All right. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna hit it with fireball.
You're hitting it with fireball. What's your fireball?
It is a 1d8.
Roll 1d8.
This is a 1d8, right?
Well, I believe so.
Does it have a? Yeah, it's a d8.
7, 4, 4.
You do 4.
4, yeah.
All right, so it gets electrocuted because it is metal, and the electricity.
Oh, he hit it with a fireball.
Oh, it was fireball.
Yeah,
I swore you said electricity.
No, I did say bad. I meant for him.
Oh, okay. You were telling him to use electricity. All right. Well, you burst right into his chest plate. It looks like it didn't bounce off of him, but he took the impact pretty freaking well. You took away some health, so. He's not dead by any means.
So now it's my turn?
Yeah.
I would like to use my Dispel Magic spell on
He
the
doesn't... Okay.
It has to be natural.
I want to try.
Yeah, okay. That's what I'm... All right. So, is that a die?
No.
All right, roll D20 then.
Okay. 17.
All right, so you've dispelled the armor. Now it's basically like a dying animatronic. It's super laggy. It cannot move at half the speed. It can barely move at half the speed it was. But it's still's got some pretty gnarly. It doesn't have any weapons that you see either, but it's got some pretty gnarly gauntlets on.
So it's lagging.
It's basically a lagging animatronic, but you didn't take any damage from it.
Dude's got latency variation.
Now it's its turn to react.
I took its armor off, except for its gauntlets.
So it's wait.
It's very laggy.
Now he's about to retaliate. It's his turn.
Should be pretty easy to dodge this.
Yeah, laggy sense.
All right. Well, then each of you, after he attacks, you'll roll for dexterity. Okay.
Okay.
And we'll determine whether. All right. So you take. All right. So if this isn't successful, you take 3 damage. So roll a d20. If it's not successful, all right. So it's under 10. You take 2 damage.
Well, dexterity plus 3 is 12.
Oh. Okay. Well, then you don't take any.
Yeah, what's that idiot?
You evade it. Now it's your turn. Against a 4. What's your dexterity?
Plus 4.
And you had like an 8?
I got a 10. I didn't touch it.
All right, but it did get a 4. You take 2 damage from it.
Okay.
All right, now you can proceed to destroy this thing.
So both things have hit me only for once, and only the first one hit me.
All right. Are you keeping track of your health and your potions and stuff?
Yeah, under.
All right, so back to combat. It's your turn, Shane.
Okay. I mean, what is the best I did to take this thing down?
What are your spells?
I don't have any spells.
What? You're a sorcerer.
Well, okay, I'm sorry. I have these, but these are just like part of like my.
So he has Facebook.
Fireball.
Okay, so I just saw FB. We have IG. We have Instagram.
Forsyth
We have
Pendleton.
SC.
Forsyth Pendleton.
We have Tumblr.
All of you Riverdale brothers out there. Noah and I are getting a Serpents and Bulldogs jacket for the Brotherhood.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, they're rude.
Alright, so let's take a look here. We got Fireball, Ray of Frost, Mending. What's that?
Mending is like,
Healing?
yes, basically.
What's the MM? 1d8 mm at the top there. Millimeter.
Magic Missile.
Oh yeah, that's
okay.
exactly what nice.
I was thinking of basic spells that start with MM, and I was like, yo, it's Magic
Well,
Missile.
level 1, yeah, level 1.
It's
what-
level 1 Magic
So
Missile.
I'm guessing since this thing was like made out of armor and it's already
Magic missile.
it's already lagging. Well, no, I was gonna say just freeze it because you make metal cold. It's like
It's rusted.
it's prone to
That's
break.
facts. Okay.
Well, you make it brittle, and it's prone to
And
shatter.
then you just kick it. Yeah. Okay. All right.
I wanna do it
Oh, it's
right.
what 1d8. I need to do the Bible Bob. This is the 8. Or no, this is the 8. Okay. I got a 5 plus anything. No, it's just a spell.
All right. I hate that I do that. Why do I do that?
I do it
it's
too.
a thinking
It's just a
thing.
thinking thing.
It's a thinking thing.
Yeah,
You do. What do you do when you're thinking, Noah? What do you-
I sit here and I play with my pencil.
Yeah, you tap.
And I stare off in the distance.
I do like Tourette's things, and then I go.
I'm gonna do.
So I go like full retard, but I also go. You know,
Like sometimes when I'm moving around, I'm moving this. I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do. I'm like,
you do the thing.
Well, I go.
I think both my parents do that.
I think I go.
All right. So
something like
anyway,
that.
that
Fiddle my
you used
thumbs.
magic. Used
That was
frost.
some podcast lore.
You used a ray of frost.
Yeah.
All right. So you did quite a bit of damage to him. He is still standing, but he's barely moving. He's immobile right now, but he's still.
Yeah, the dude.
It's still alive, but it's immobile.
The dude's got 600 ping.
So now
I just
you're
froze him.
technically out of combat mode until it starts to regain movement again.
Well, I would like to also use Holy Lightning on it. Just
You're gonna want to use one last holy lightning on it.
well, you know what? I want to pick this thing up and throw it down the well.
All right, you can both can do that, but
Wait. Oh, that'll freeze him because it's water.
yeah,
Well,
you
if
don't know
there's
how
water
you don't know
down
how
there.
deep
Yeah.
the well is. Either.
That's why we're throwing him down there.
Well, you won't tell because he's on fire.
And it is full of water, so I mean it would sink. You would think.
Well, I mean, he's also
To your knowledge, it's metal.
He's so let's pick him up and throw him down the well.
It's kind of cold for us though. On our hands.
It's okay. You guys can handle him. It's not dry.
We
ice.
are gloves on.
Appreciate this sport, dude. All right, let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so both do a strength check.
I'm pretty strong.
Me too.
I take it back. No, I got a 14 with my.
I got a 17.
All right, plus your.
plus 3 is 20. I got
Okay, so you guys are both almost critical successes. You're able to pick this homie up, and you were able to launch him down the freaking well.
do a few flips and whatnot. 20.
As he hits the water, the ray of frost or the any frost on it kind of melts off. So he's now thawed. He's flailing for his life, but since he's pure metal, he just sinks to the bottom. And you just see a couple air bubbles fly out, even though it's not even a human. It's just like empty space being filled with water. The
okay.
air is expelled out of the armor.
Oh, one.
Now you look behind you, and you see that the skeleton is just hopping around. He's hopping in his chair, but he's still bound to it.
One last thing. I want to cast Holy Lightning in the water just to shock that little armor thing.
You're gonna electrocute the water.
Yeah.
So I want you to roll, and then whatever touches that water will do that.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what's in your inventory?
I've got 110 throwing knives, a rapier. I don't have the bounty paper anymore. Pipe weed,
He can smoke.
flint and steel, a healing potion, a skeleton torso, and some oil.
Okay, let's just do that.
All right, so I'm gonna shock the water.
All right. So anything that it touches, it will do 8 damage to.
Okay. So I shocked the water.
Does this
Yeah.
count when we throw the other guy down there?
If we throw the other guy,
It's still
Sure,
electrocuted.
we might just.
The water is
I'm gonna
retained.
throw him
Its,
down there.
No, if we could take this homie throughout the dungeon and then get him to an undead translator.
he might know the correct.
Did we haven't even talk to
The
him?
correct. You might know the correct pathway.
Can I talk to him first? Like when he's doing that, can I talk to him?
You can attempt to communicate, but he doesn't speak your language.
Okay.
He doesn't speak really.
Nah.
You can always use hand mode. Like that's possible, maybe.
Okay, well, I'll let him do that.
It'll use a wisdom check if you.
Wisdom, I have a lot of that.
Did you want to try to communicate?
What's your wisdom?
17.
Yeah, mine's 15. Go for that.
All right, so roll d20 and do a wisdom check.
I'm going to
Wait, shock the water first. You just rolled for that.
I shocked the water to roll to do damage to the thing that we just threw
Right,
into
yeah,
the
but
well.
did you do it already?
Yeah. You should shock the water.
It's 9.
All right, you can basically communicate basic things to it. Very
I'm going
basic
to go
things.
Path. Hey, where do we go?
It points down the only exit out of the hallway.
Can I do the okay sign?
Can I try talking to it?
You can try to score a wisdom check on
You
it.
can if it doesn't work, you can always tell me what to say.
Yeah, you can translate to it.
What was that? What was that?
You
little
are not
spin?
able to communicate.
Okay, so I'm going to give him the okay sign and smile.
All right, he points to his ropes.
Oh. So point at the foot and steel. Point at the foot and steel.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Wait, hold on. He's like an
No. I'm gonna point down the well, if you misbehave, we're throwing you down there, type thing.
Give me a sec. He's terrified of you.
Okay. Like how serious that was. He's terrified of you.
I'm gonna take.
People literally commit die if you scare him too much.
I'm going to.
Okay, but here's the real thing though. Are we gonna have to pick him up every damn time we want to move him?
No, we're gonna cut him. We're gonna untie the ropes. We're gonna untie them. I untie.
He's now submiss to you.
I untie.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah! I'm a fan.
Hell yeah!
He fist bumps you.
That's awesome.
He's now your homie.
Is he a companion?
He's
Yeah.
now a companion to the party.
Yeah.
So here, let me. He still has his full health. Oh, don't look at my stats here.
I'm gonna give him my pipe and some pipe weed.
All right, he's at full health. You know that, and he has a short sword with him that does 1d4.
I'm gonna give him my
Which,
pipe.
since we don't have a D4, we'll do 1d6. And he takes the pipe weed, and he asks for the flint and steel.
Give
So he lights it, and you see as it inhales, the smoke just covers through his rib cage, and just like the smoke just wafts through his body, like he just ripped a fat babe right there,
Dude.
Like you just passed the booth, and he has inhaled his entire essence.
Right, I'm gonna take my flint and steel back.
So what did he do with the flint and steel? He just kind of
He lit the pipe weed, and now he's inhaled all the smoke into his rib cage. It's just flowing out of him.
Yo,
He's now smoking a pipe, and he's your companion.
He
I'm
is
gonna
smoke
take
from
my-
Mortal Kombat, bro. That's who he is.
I'm gonna take my flint and steel back though.
Wait, so what is his like fighting options? Then?
He's got a short sword that does 1d6,
He
and
can
he's got
punch.
10 health.
You've
You've communicated that much to him.
No, it's protect the president time.
Let's protect the president.
He's your president.
Yeah.
You're gonna protect the president.
I like how we went from letting him on fire.
down the well.
He now
It would have been great.
He now knows the ins and outs of the cave. You are now able to use this map as a reference.
Oh, great!
Because you now have his knowledge.
Hey, there's a chest in the corner, isn't there?
Well, technically you knew that before you
Can
went.
I do a perception check?
You don't need to. You can open the chest.
There was a chest
I
in the
meant
corner.
for the
We knew.
chest.
We knew about the chest.
Let me see
though.
real
If
quick.
I open it,
It's locked.
Was that a 1?
It,
Yeah, that's why it's
it locked. It locked.
Okay, can I go open it?
What's locked?
I'm gonna beat the crap out of it. Oh wait,
With what?
see if he knows where he is.
Hey, buddy, you key for the chest? Like unlock.
No,
damn.
go like this.
He said, "Yeah, key. Do you know?"
So he
He's like, whoa.
he looks at you and raises his eye muscles. His eye bones. He raises his eye bones at you.
Key for chest. No key.
He points his finger and inserts it into the keyhole and moves it around, and
It opens.
it does not do anything.
Damn
He
it.
snaps off his finger inside. He has 4 fingers on his
Look
right
at how
hand.
close it was to the 20 now. Look how close it was.
He has 4 fingers on his left hand.
All right, take it home.
Can I try my
No, I wouldn't.
I'll try it.
I wouldn't do
We
that.
can wait
bro.
from it.
I tried to do like a reference to skeleton key, you know? Like he's a skeleton key, but it did not work at all.
Wait, try his other finger, bro. Try it. Try his
Because his
other-
finger is stuck in there.
Wait, you know what we can do?
Pull it out, damn.
You know what we can do? I want to pick up the chest and just smash it on the ground.
That's what I asked you to do earlier.
Alright, so you're going to do a strength check.
I've got a lot of strength. 7.
Alright, you successfully are able to heave it over your head and yeet it down on the dungeon floor. What are you going to name your skeleton, by the way? I need to know.
Ainsley. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, you actually kind of should.
Ainsley. The name is Ainsley, I guess.
Ainsley?
Ains. With an N. Ainsley.
Alright, so his name is Ainsley. Alright, he freaks out and like scuttles through the corner because he sees your immense amount of strength.
I'm going to pat him
And
on
the
the
chest...
head. I'm going to pat Ainsley's head.
Alright, so you... the chest explodes and it reveals... Alright, so it reveals a gnarly looking harpoon that's like 3 feet long. Alright, an armor reinforcement. It looks like an armor reinforcement kit.
Like kit? Okay.
Like a tool kit for armor reinforcement. And 200 gold pieces.
Wow.
Wow, that's a lot of gold. So what I think we should do is give
Ainsley
the harpoon.
Yeah, Ainsley.
And I was thinking if we could find some metal scraps, we should just like get some hammer and
The
nails.
armor! Damn it!
Yeah, I kind of destroyed the armor, but I'm thinking we should get like some metal.
You have a
plates
water
and-
breathing potion.
Oh, I don't want to.
I
I just
have it.
shocked the water though.
I have
You
it.
can attempt to undo that. You can
So,
undo your your.
I
magic
would
tools.
like to go look and see if there's a
Well,
way
wait,
to
hold on.
climb back up from
Yeah,
there.
the well. How would you get out?
I would like to see if there's a way to climb back up.
Actually, hold on. Depending on how big the well is, you can kind of just like pull a Batman and like go back up and forth with
See
your
that?
legs.
I don't want to.
I'll do it. I have the
You
potion.
can scale it.
Yeah,
I
you
have the
do have
potion.
the potion.
Are you gonna try to scale down?
No,
Or
he's
do you want
gonna-
Ainsley to scale
No,
down?
I want you to
I
undo
do not
the,
want Ainsley to scale
undo
down.
the electricity first.
Oh, yes.
That's the main part of that.
I would like to unshock the water.
All right, I want you to roll d20. Do you remember what you originally rolled to get
8.
it? 8. If you can roll 8 or greater than 8,
Damn it,
it's
Noah.
not. You're not able to unelectrify it.
Okay, sorry, man.
It's not possible.
So-
You're
so-
without hurting yourself.
Here's a
Let's-
better question. Hold on. Here's a better question. Can I get close enough to the water where I can just grab the armor real quick?
It's way sunken down.
Oh, that's gay.
It's all
So,
sunken down.
Let's just Ainsley
Wouldn't
has a
armor float?
harpoon.
Or is it too heavy?
What?
Oh,
Wouldn't it float or is it too heavy?
It's metal armor.
Yeah, it's heavy.
I told you it's sunken.
so I'll give you 100 of the gold, and I'll also take 100 of the
And then
gold.
give
Are you
him
giving Ainsley the?
Ames, bro.
The
Ames.
harpoons.
That's what I just said.
You
Ainsley.
said Ames.
Wow.
Ames with the M.
Yes, Ainsley. Where I'm giving him the harpoon.
Okay, you're giving him the harpoon.
Yes.
All right. He kind of notches it
Don't
like in his
disrespect
backbones,
Yeah.
and it kind of stick. I created Ainsley. Okay.
Wait, but Ainsley was out. Is our son now, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. Main review.
Ainsley, your view.
Ainsley, go get inspired.
All right, so now Ainsley has the harpoon, and it's notched in his the back part
Yeah, I
of
got you.
his reverse rib cage. Okay,
Yeah.
whatever that's called.
The back.
It's spinal cord. He's just got it on his back, right? He's got it ready for action. The harpoon does 1d10. So,
That's pretty good.
all right, now he points towards the exit out of this place.
So let's go.
All right, so you proceed down the hallway, and you see that the ground kind of becomes a sand consistency. It's coarse, rough, gets everywhere.
I hate
Even
sand.
more for the skeleton.
I hate sand.
Ainsley must.
Ainsley freaking hates it. All right, man.
All right, I'm
Like-
gonna pick Ainsley up and put him on my shoulders.
All right. Well, he is a skeleton, so he weighs about 40 pounds.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put him on my shoulders.
How
How
tall
tall
is he?
is
He's
he?
5'11".
How wide is he?
How wide is he? Like a foot.
Like a foot
He's
wide.
a foot wide.
That's a pretty
At his
broad
widest
skeleton.
part.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 10 inches wide.
But I mean that includes your meat.
Yeah. He doesn't have any meat.
Yeah. So
It's
he's
just
You're
bone.
probably like 7.
His broadest of his shoulders are like a foot.
So without any meat, you're probably like 7-8 inches.
Okay, that doesn't matter.
so I'm gonna put
Beat me,
Ainsley
repeat.
on my shoulders. So that he doesn't get any sand in his bones.
All right, so you got Ainsley on your shoulders, and
he
you
doesn't get
proceed what looks like a grotto, which is an in-cave beach, and you proceed down, and you see a small sailboat that looks like it could fit about 5 passengers on it. It's like a one-masted sailing boat, and there's a huge body of water that's beached up, and you can't see to the end of it because it is dark.
What is this?
You don't know.
We can't.
You cannot see past this.
This is.
Well, what is that then?
This is you don't know.
I can't see that.
No, but you do hear something rise out of the water from the distance, just like a huge, just kind of a water splash motion as it rises out of the water.
Smothered, my
Can
child.
I
Smothered.
try to approximate how far that is and send a shock thing towards it?
Do
To
a
shock the
wisdom
water?
check.
Wait, hold on. Before we go killing things we don't know about, like Ainsley.
And
Whoa.
there's a sailboat, and there's no other exits.
Kill
You
it.
can go back.
Kill it. Just kill it. Just kill it.
Yeah, just.
Damn it. No,
You send an electric shock through the water, and you hear a mighty roar that literally shits and echoes throughout the cavern. Like it is louder than the dragon that you slayed back in Darrenvale.
So my money bets that this thing is either really small and it's just memeing on us, or it's really huge and it can't fit back the way we came. So,
Fat ass.
I don't exactly want to stick around and find out what it is.
I kind of do.
I mean, I kind of do, but we could
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
maybe the other passage will be able to see it.
We can't do that.
Would you like to walk around to the other passage?
You hear from the roar as it echoed all the way down. You hear a large like a huge earthquake, like as if boulders are falling in front of something.
Okay, wait.
You
I want to try talking to it.
Ainsley points towards the exit.
I want to try talking to the beast.
He perceives to you that it looks like the one entrance or the one exit and entrance into this place has now been caved in with the roar and echo of whatever made that.
Bleat.
Let's kill this bitch, bro. Let's kill her. She's locked
I-
All right,
in.
well, you got a sailboat.
I am not getting on the water.
No, I'm not either, but I have a better idea.
You know those schooners from Black Flag? Pirates of the Jack Sparrow and the Caribbean Sea Pirates.
Here, wait. Let's see if we could go around the cage.
No,
the
hold
cave.
on. Damn it. I want to talk to the bloody whore first. I want to see if I can talk to her. Or it's the thing in the water.
No.
Why not?
Why the hell would you want to try and talk to that thing?
I mean, because maybe I don't. Maybe it'll pass.
You can have fun with that.
I can charm it. I have charisma.
We can't do that. It's just a beast, Shane.
Bro, you know it might be talk.
My point is,
If I roll a 20, can it talk English?
we don't know. So
Well,
what?
let me try.
No, wait.
What's the
What
worst
we
happens if I
should
try?
do is we die. What we should do
What?
is
If I talk to it?
no. What we should do is go around the cave and see if we could recruit some more skeletons to get on the sailboat and get a pirate crew.
Ainsley shakes his head.
No, there's no more skeletons, huh?
I think is that a bad idea or no more?
You
skeletons?
killed him, basically. You killed the last one.
Hell
killed
yeah.
one. I killed one.
It was his relative, by the way.
I didn't.
Doesn't matter. He's our bitch now.
I didn't
He's
kill
kind
him.
of sad boy about it.
I didn't kill him. I dismembered him. Shane
Ainsley's
has a
sad
sad
boy.
Shane has a sad. I didn't
We can
kill
put
him.
it back together.
We could.
You can oifum him.
Yeah!
If that is a powerful enough oifum, I will allow you to revive
Yes!
the other skeletons.
Yes!
So let's go back to the entrance of the cave,
All right.
and I'm gonna pull out his rib cage and put it on the ground.
So you guys proceed down the hallway away. You go back to the room where you met Ainsley.
The
You
room
go down
where
the
it
hallway.
happens.
The room where it happened.
It's the room where it happens.
You wasn't a Hamilton boyo?
Yeah,
No one
but like
else
2 years
is in
ago.
the room.
So.
All right, so you proceed down the hallway where you saw the gelatinous cube, and you go into the main area where you first met the first skeleton, and you burnt down the freaking table, and you see that the entrance is now been caved in with the roar of the mighty echo of that beast, and there's no exit.
Bleat.
But there is the remnants of the skeleton in that room.
So let's take the remnants.
Wait,
and,
I thought we already had the remnants of me. Oh, the
well,
arms
I
and
have.
legs?
Well, yeah.
The arms going, okay.
Well, one of his arms is a torch, so I'm gonna.
Do both of you have a healing spell?
I do. I have one healing.
You
potion.
both
I
can combine
post-
it.
Okay, so
I have mending.
You have mending. You can use mending, and you can use oifum.
wonderful.
Yes.
So let's
And-
put it
And
together.
if it's powerful enough, it might heal you too
But you should
because
tell
it's a
him.
group healing.
You should tell him to be ready to talk to him. Make sure because he's probably going to recognize.
Oh, yes.
To that, try to
Aim-
murder him.
aim-
Ainsley can communicate.
Okay, so now I'm going to get prepare.
All right, so you're preparing oifum.
Yes.
All right, roll your d20 and roll your d20 for both roll it. All right, so that's a 12.
Plus what? Anything? Or?
No, it's just.
Yes.
16.
All right, so both of your spells are powerful enough to revive the skeleton, and Ainsley communicates that you guys are friendly. The skeleton is kind of sad boy though because you killed him.
But we brought him back. Also, his hand is a torch.
Oh yeah.
His hand is on fire.
So you want to connect that back? Did you want to connect that back?
I should.
Well,
Well, if I give him, he could just kind of hold the light.
no, hold on.
for us.
Hold on.
Ainsley, because he doesn't have a weapon, so Ainsley gives him his short sword.
I was gonna say, hold on.
So
you
that
can
one
make
does 1d6.
one of the weapons is arms.
Well, I think what we should.
No, that's
do-
what he does. Ainsley literally connects. Ainsley gives him his short sword. Ainsley keeps the harpoon for himself. Gives him the short sword because he doesn't have a weapon. Sticks it into his arm socket, and that is literally.
Wouldn't the harpoon be better for a weapon?
No.
That's why Ainsley's keeping it.
So what we should do? Shouldn't we just give the skeleton his arm back and let him use it as like a torch?
You want to use it? Have him
Yeah.
use it as.
Is there any way we can make it to where he can like do it on and off like on command?
No, I don't think we could turn the torch on and off.
Well, we'll see what happens when the torch gets unlit. He just has an arm back.
Yeah.
That's useless.
Well, what we could do is just stick his arm back on, and it's a torch that he walks around with like this.
I love how just the epic music of your father's ringtone going off in the other room just
That's my
adds
mom
to the
calling.
aesthetic of the game.
So
All right, so what are you doing?
I'm sticking his arm back
I can
in.
play the music, the D&D music. I just
It's too
remembered.
late now.
Yeah,
We can add it in post.
Bleat.
Yes.
All right, so
yes, I would like to stick the arm back into place
all right,
while
so-
it's still on fire.
So you replace the sword that Ainsley put there with his normal arm.
and I'm going to. hand
It doesn't work as much, but he's able to at least wield a short sword that does 1d6.
That is good.
So Ainsley has a 1d10 harpoon. Your other skeleton, which is unnamed, does a short sword.
Hold on. What should we name it?
What's the skeleton names? Man,
Hell with skeleton
Clingy.
names.
clingy.
See, we could call it Stab if it had a short sword for arms.
Stabby?
No. If
Call it butt stallion.
No, we don't ride him. That's gay. Or here's the thing. We could just give him the sword for an arm, and then call him Stabby.
But we already gave him the.
Rip it out. You won't feel pain.
No, I don't want
You
to
won't
do
feel
that.
pain.
Let's just leave him alone. Let's just call him Torch because his arm's a torch.
All right, is that the deciding
What's
one?
the hold on?
So we need to
What's the
proceed.
guy from Fantastic Four?
The Human Torch.
Human Torch.
So let's just call him Torch.
Okay.
Anyway, Torch.
All right, so you guys are proceeding
You know what?
back.
Pyro. Let's call him Pyro.
That's fire.
All right,
That's,
so we
that's
got,
fire.
It's
That's
literally fire.
And-
All right, so you've got Pyro, you got Ainsley, and are you guys proceeding back to where the beachhead was?
Would you
The
like
grotto?
to try and go
the
the
cave
other
grotto.
way and see what's down there?
Because there was the other exit from room 1.
There
you
was.
could proceed down.
So, would you like to try and go down the other exit, Shane?
It's yeah. I mean, we might as well. The beast is keeping us.
All right.
All right, boys. So, are you continuing to proceed down to the original area?
Yeah,
the
we're
beach?
not
You're going to go
going-
down to the beachhead where the sailboat was.
I kind of want to go that way.
You want to go the other way.
Yeah, we're
So
going
this
the
is
way.
a dispute between you two.
No, we're going that way.
You're going.
Yeah.
So you said, are you breaking up the party?
No,
No,
we're just
we're-
going.
we both
we're
agreed
going.
to
Oh, you
go
guys
to
want to go
one,
this way?
yeah.
Yes.
All right. So, your skeleton. So we have Pyro.
And Ainsley.
Ainsley.
Ain. Not aim.
I've been calling him Ainsley, dude.
I know.
So anyway,
Disrespectful.
Ainsley and Spyro 5 say that.
Pyrocynical.
And so Ainsley and Pyrocynical say that they motion with their undead hands, and they're like, so basically, I'm monkey. No, that there's a huge chasm that's gonna be coming up on you, and there's a very rickety rope ladder. Or,
Hey, we have rope.
not rope ladder, but like a rope bridge.
Did you happen to pick it up when you cut it off of him?
I didn't cut it off. We tied him up and I untied
Did you
him.
happen to pick it back up when
He
you
has the rope
untied
with him.
I have the rope with me.
So this goes across or down?
It goes across, and then beneath there is a large chasm,
hold on.
which the water is flown in by a stream that connects from the beachhead area.
Idiot, let's just go around it.
I was gonna say, can't we just go around?
No, that's the water, dude.
That's water.
Technically, you could try to, but your bodies are too thick in the scaffolding here. That's why there's a rope ladder, because
You're too thick.
this is all basically a gravel-like material, and it'll fail you when you're walking across it. That's why there's a rope bridge.
It'll fail me. Okay, well, let's go across the bridge, one by one.
It's like a crappily made like wooden.
It's
ladder.
pretty old. It's not a ladder. It's a
Hey,
bridge.
alright, so I'm gonna...
And beneath you is a chasm of water. The water's flown. It flows in from a stream that connects from the large beachhead area that you are currently at.
So we fall in it.
If you viewers at home can see, the map. Basically, here is the beachhead area where the sailboat was, and the water flows in from here and it fills this chasm with water. They're at this rope bridge now, going over that chasm of water. All right, so you're gonna proceed over it.
One
Yeah.
sec.
All right, so are we good?
Yeah.
All right, so you're proceeding on the rope bridge.
Yes, I will. Ainsley is still on my shoulders.
So you proceed over the rope bridge and it's super rickety. So imagine Shrek, right?
Wait,
when
what?
they're going over the rope bridge over
Do
lava.
I have to hold Pyro?
And he's like,
Yeah.
Donkey!
Donkey!
Ainsley,
You're rocking the boot!
Shane, put Pyro on your shoulders.
Alright, puts Pyro on his shoulder. Asterisk.
All right, so
Nuzzles.
so
No.
Uwu, Pyro is on Shane's shoulders. Is
Ainsley is on my shoulders.
Ainsley's on your shoulder.
I want Ainsley.
Ainsley is on your shoulders.
Ainsley.
Ainsley.
You got AIDS.
Okay.
All right, so as you proceed down, you hear some screeches from below in the cavern. Oh, dang it.
I was really hoping for a random screech.
So you hear the screeches from below the cavern of water as you travel over the rope bridge, and you start seeing things like hands, almost like women figures. You see women figures. What?
Sirens, bro.
You see? They kind of are. I'm gonna need you to stop right there.
Alright, so now...
Where's my monster handbook?
So-
I'm gonna give you a monster. I'm
So
gonna
what
give
I
you a visual.
But I want to do something specific here.
That's
I-
not the monster manual.
Oh, it's the Dungeon Masters, guys. Where's my monster? manual?
It's on the floor.
Oh, it is. Thank you. Thank you for noticing.
I was like, what are you doing?
Thanks, sound effect guy.
Thanks.
Thanks, sound effect guy. All right, so this is
I
here.
it was Kyle on my phone. He was Kyle
All
on
right,
my
so
phone.
So what I would like to do before
you notice the things that are climbing up onto the walls to the sides of the rope ladder or the rope bridge are these sea hags here. And for those of you who want a visual, this is a sea hag. So they're like really ugly.
They have 50 points of damage.
They're like
How?
they're thought sirens. Okay, they're like sirens, but even more thoughttish.
And the siren goes ooh woo.
So they're
Ooh,
uwu
ooh,
sirens,
ooh,
alright?
ooh,
And they're
ooh.
squish sirens. They squish.
Ew.
Well, they're squishy.
Are they moist?
They are very moist.
Can we get a moist squish sound?
Moist.
So they're moist. They're
That was pretty good, actually.
Alright, that's pretty good.
Alright,
I'm
thank you, sound
satisfied.
effect
I'm
guy.
satisfied.
all right. So
I don't know
Boo.
if you hear it, but you know.
I'm satisfied. That's
So that was you see them and they're climbing up and they're ready. One of them is ready to jump onto the rope bridge with you.
Fireball.
You're gonna fireball.
Fireball.
You're gonna fireball her off of the side.
I mean, oh, my magic missile, or that hurt us?
I just used the fireball.
I'm on
The
fire.
bitch kind of looks a bit wet.
Well, I mean, would that like
Don't
would
light the
that,
bridge
like,
on fire,
like,
please.
would that like distinguish would the fireball distinguish it?
Just light the bridge on fire. Don't light the bridge on fire, bro.
How close? Like how close is it to the bridge?
Just don't.
So here's your rope ladder, right? And here are the sides of the walls, and they're climbing up the sides.
So just don't hit the bridge.
Well, if I magic missile it, it'll like hit off.
It's not magic missile isn't flames, so it's just force.
Fireball.
Okay.
So what are you gonna roll for your? Are you gonna magic missile them?
Huh?
You gonna magic missile?
No, I'm gonna fireball.
All right.
I need
what's
1d10.
your die?
1d10.
All right. Got him.
5.
All right. So can I? Where's a pen? What happened to my pen?
Yeah, my pencil.
Thank you. Excuse me.
Bless you.
All right. So you proceed to she proceeds to catch on fire, but since she's so moist, it extinguishes the fire. But she takes a good amount of damage. Right?
Sorry, you said that she was moist.
I did.
Okay.
Correct. She came from the caverns of grossness. And
She just
water.
caught Ligma, dude.
What's Ligma?
I'm not sure what Ligma is.
Do you know what Ligma is, sound effects guy?
I don't know.
Sound effects.
Do you
guy.
know
What's
what? Do you
Ligma?
know what Fugma is? Did anyone answer what Fugma was?
Yeah, we got a huge ornate answer from our.
Michaela Custer.
Yep. Thank you, Michaela Custer. Shout out.
What a legend!
All right, so the sea hag has taken quite a lot of fire
I gotta
damage.
read that.
So she's taken quite a lot of fire damage.
Is there
Has
only
she
one of
fallen
them?
off the wall yet?
She is not.
What
She's
a
still
whore.
claiming on, but she's not going to jump on.
So is
as you cast that, one of the three sea hags jumps onto the rope bridge with you and is now ready in
All
combat
right,
mode.
let the bridge on fire.
You
Let it
three,
cross.
you,
No,
you
I'm
are
gonna
now,
let it on fire.
You are now in combat.
I have a question. Where is the sea hag in relation to us? Is she in front of us?
Here's her on the side.
Is
Oh,
she-
yeah, she jumped on. She's right in front of you on the rope.
Damn.
Okay, can we run on the other side and light the bridge on fire? I'm gonna do it. Let's do it.
Well,
You're
that
running
means,
past her, and then you're gonna light it on fire.
yeah,
Can we just like kind of push off the side?
yeah. Can we try to push her over the side?
All right, both of you do a strength check. You're gonna both yeet her off the side. of
Also,
the rope
Ainsley
bridge.
has a
I got a
harpoon.
12. I got a 12 plus 3.
I'm gonna get a
You got a
6.
I got a
15?
15. Yeah.
15 plus
No, I got-
strength is 4, so 13 plus is okay. You guys easily are able to just yoink her off of the.
I like how like to be like.
Thank you, sound effects guy. Can you make a yeet sound again?
Yeet!
That was the sound of the sea hag falling off of the rope bridge.
We need a
She
splash.
screamed, yeet on the way down.
She screams. That was the sound of the sea hag dying and hitting the bottom of the grotto.
Wait,
of
hold
the
on,
chasm.
hold on, Kyle. We need a splash sound. That's pretty good.
Wonderful.
All right, everyone. Meme review for my sound effects guy. All right, so now you still have two sea hags. One of
Two
them's
sea
just on fire on the wall,
But they're both on the wall.
but she's not taking any damage from the fire because she's so moist. And then the other one now proceeds to jump onto Shane's back and do.
Wait,
How? Pyro's on my back.
Yeah, Shane's got a skeleton on his back.
He's on Pyro's back then. Bro, I'm about to fall. Just a long way.
Actually, the sea hag jumps in it, grabs Spyro, and they both fall off the other end.
We're jumping. No, we're jumping. We're jumping.
they all
No, we're
fall off
jumping.
the other end.
No, we're jumping.
You do know that the water chasm it does connect. You do know that
Noah.
where it falls connects to
Noah.
the larger area.
Pyro had our.
That's
torch.
our son,
Pyro
Noah.
had our torch, by the way. We can't see anymore.
Oh, hecker.
That is correct. It's now done.
Noah,
Okay.
cast your bound gas.
All right, so now I'm gonna cast my bound sword.
None of you have mage light.
No.
No.
I'm
What kind
gonna.
of sorcerers are you?
I'm a paladin.
You're a shotgun preacher, okay? And you're just
I have fireball. Can I cast it in my hand and not kill myself?
part of the failed clergy, all right?
Hey, first of all,
I would like to cast my bound sword, please.
All right.
can I?
Now, it does provide a little bit of luminescence about 3 feet in front of you because it is magic.
That works for me.
It's bound to you now, and it does 1d8 damage. There is now one more. She still have this the flaming sea hag on the wall.
Okay, I'm
She
gonna
is-
jump over the side
off the bridge.
You're gonna jump off the
into
bridge
the water.
into the chasm.
into the water. Yeah.
All right.
I'm
Because I gotta go get Ainsley. Or no, I gotta go get
Wait, no,
Pyro.
wait, give-
Oh, Ainsley's on my back.
You just killed Ainsley.
No, Ainsley's fine.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Wait, I have
You're
water.
gonna
Okay, hold on.
take.
Taking Ainsley.
Should get my water breathing potion, dude. Water.
Oh, it's too. Hey, Shane, throw down the water breathing potion.
I can just like drink it and hop down.
Who's
with it.
Shane?
It's me. Oh wait.
Oh.
Wait.
Thank you, sound effects guy.
I'm better game. No.
For those of you who don't know, we introduced sound effects guy halfway
Yeah.
through this. So
Kyle.
I
Kyle.
honestly,
His name's Kyle.
I think he's the best part of the podcast so far.
Yeah, we never introduced him before.
It's my favorite part, though.
He'll be a guest star one day.
One day. We'll have you on.
All right, so what's happening?
Okay. All right. Here's the deal. I'm gonna take Pyro off me and leave him on the bridge.
No, Pyro is the.
Oh, that's right, he's dead.
Ainsley.
Okay.
Ainsley's on my
Ainsley's
back, and
on
I just
Noah's
jumped
back.
in.
Noah's.
So now you're falling.
Okay,
With Ainsley.
I'm gonna jug the water potion, the water breathing.
You
potion.
didn't want to split it with him, but it's too late.
He's
No,
underwater. Yeah, he's underwater already.
You can swim, so
Yeah.
You can't drink underwater though.
I can
you're
swim.
above water. So
I'm going to drink.
I am. He's not.
I'll just drink
he
the
is
water.
technically swimming on the bottom.
Whatever. I'm drinking it all.
I'll just drink the water.
Okay.
You now suffer D20 amount of poison.
Okay, I'm gonna. I'll just drink the water. Oh, stay hydrated, boys. Okay, I'm gonna drink the water breathing potion. I'm gonna jump into the water. And is there any way that well, it's fire, so it kind of go out.
Fuego.
Can I freeze the water?
Bro, I'm in the water.
No, well, then
We
get
gotta
out. Get out, Han Solo.
No, we gotta get Pyro back.
I mean, we can freeze the skeleton and just like kind of dig him out.
He is now.
It's no rescue mission.
Noah's now under the bridge and is going into the current of the stream and proceeding into the large body of water.
Okay, so the thing that we wanted to avoid in the main part of that was we ended up getting stuck.
Well, it's literally your own fault.
How? I thought.
I jumped off to get Pyro.
This is ridiculous.
All right. Well, what are you doing, Shane?
This is so homosexual because what am I supposed to do? Like, okay.
Oh! I gotta cut the rope bridge so that it falls. And we
I have an idea. No, you have the rope. Oh,
cut the rope bridge, and maybe when you cut it, it'll reach the bottom.
Yeah, and you have a way back up. But it depends on the side you cut.
Well, I mean, just sit on this side and then cut it from here.
Then it'll fall on this side and you can only come back up this way. Now, if you cut it on this side, it'll fall that way and you can come back up this way.
Okay, Mr. Physics.
Well, literally how the most simple of physics.
Just cut it, man. Oh, I mean, I'll cut it. I'm gonna cut it with my. Donkey. I'm gonna cut it.
Which side?
The one you just said that was the right one.
So you're cutting over here.
Yeah.
And so now you cut it and you're hanging on as it slams into the wall and you fall to the bottom. And now the stream is taking you. You hear Noah ahead of you, and he's like, "Boo,
bro, no, do the bro."
Okay, so Noah's brewing.
So I can't.
Noah's brewing all the way down the stream, and now you guys are in the water, but you're with Ainsley, but you do not see Pyro anywhere.
Pyro! I want to scream "ooh boo" and hope he screams back.
All of a sudden, you hear along the water. You hear along the water a very slow and sudden. Like a, as if something's
is
swimming through the water towards
Is
you.
that fat whore that we hit earlier? Isn't that the stupid thing in the
It's
water?
proceeding towards you, and all of a sudden,
Wait, not towards
and you
me.
you see a light coming towards you, and it's hovering above the water, and you just hear in the distance of the cavern, ooh woo.
Yes.
Pyro was able to swim to the back. The current carried him all the way back to the beach. He was able to salvage the micro sailboat, and he's come with you. His arms still managed to stay as a torch. He's got his torch.
Noah.
He's on the boat, and now he's right there in the middle of the grotto of the large body of water, and he's there with the boat.
You know, most kids' first words are like "dad" and "mom." Ours is "ooh woo." Bro, we need to teach Ainsley "ooh woo," bro.
Yeah, we do. But we'll worry about it later. Okay.
Ainsley's still on top of you, right?
I want to climb on the boat with Ainsley.
All right, you.
So I cut the rope or nothing, right?
Shane, you fell into the water and got sucked.
Oh my! Are you retarded?
No, I know, but I mean, I
you
cut it.
brain dead?
I cut it for no reason. I could have hopped off. Okay, I just hopped off.
No, because we have to climb back up there.
You could just. I mean, at this point, you've already gone through. It doesn't matter.
No, we haven't gone over there. We don't even know what that is.
Then we had to go. Oh, we went that way.
Yeah,
You have
idiot.
no idea what
All
this
right.
is.
Idiot.
Yeah, all right. Okay, let's just go there.
So you're now on the boat.
Yes.
Yeah.
With Ainsley.
All right. So you guys, you're safe, you're sound, and Ainsley points to the beach, and he points.
Well, I feel like this Ainsley has a demeanor of Jed. Can you just imagine the way he stands with the hands in his pocket?
He just kind of
I have the feeling that is Jed.
he just Pass the booth.
He does have pipe weed.
Well, Ainsley is still puffing away on his pipe, by the way.
Under the water.
He is literally that good.
We're
He was able to keep his head above water.
What a boss.
Anyway, so
That's literally Jet, bro.
He points to the beach.
there's a beach.
The beach where you were before, where the sailboat
yeah.
is
Why
from.
would we go back to that?
We have to. We got.
As you ask that question, something bumps the boat slightly and it
Oh,
rocks side to
okay.
side.
Well, we're pretty far away from that beach. I guess.
Ooh.
I guess we will try to sail back to the beach. We will start sailing back to the. Actually, I want to.
I wonder what that bump sounded like.
Boom.
Thank you, sound effects guy. Can we get a louder version of that?
Boom.
Wow. All right.
That sounds
everyone.
pretty big.
So,
I wanna shock the water.
you're gonna shock the water.
Yes.
Will it affect the boat?
No, that's not how boats work.
I wanna let the boat on
Wood
fire.
doesn't conduct electricity.
I know, but I meant
We're in the water. No, it wouldn't set the boat on fire.
soggy. We got soggy wood, bro.
It doesn't set the boat on fire.
We
Probably.
got
I'm
soggy-
gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna-
Probably.
I would like to shock the water.
We got
All
soggy
right.
wood, bro.
All of a sudden,
Water.
you electrocute the water, and just this massive bubble just emerges, almost half the size of the hull of your ship, and pops.
A bubble?
A large bubble. Just, thank you, sound effects.
That
the,
was-
the bubble just it proceeds to the top.
wow, that f***ing thing has stinky, or that freaking thing has stinky breath. That stinky breath.
And the bubble bursts at the top of the surface, right next to the hole. The explosion of the bubble is so much that it rocks it even more.
Wow, that thing has stinky breath.
Okay. So,
Okay.
Okay.
can you proceed?
I want to shock the water again.
What? Yeah,
We're gonna shock the water
I
again.
want to shock it harder. I want to give my full force into the shock.
No,
All right, I
no,
need you to roll a
no,
big
what?
fat D20.
Yeah, just roll better, dude. Idiot. What'd you get?
14.
Idiot.
My full power into the shock
All right.
while I scream unlimited power.
You shock it while you're screaming unlimited power, and the head of something huge emerges from the depths. The head is half the size of your boat, and it emerges from the depths and it stares at you. It looks like the head of a massive snapping turtle.
I would like to throw a throwing dagger into its eye.
All right, you're gonna throw a throwing dagger into its eye.
You have 2 hands, bro.
I have 100. Oh, I want to throw 2 throwing daggers
And it's each eye.
in each eye.
All right, so you identify as a baby dragon turtle.
That's pretty big for a baby.
Yeah, it is. They get pretty massive. If any of you want an illustration of what a baby dragon,
That's the Dungeon Master's Guide again.
I'm gonna actually kill you.
No, he's helping you.
That's why I'm gonna kill him. I want to suffer. All right.
You can't fight this thing, bro.
Oh
So-
my god! That's
so-
it?
So
No,
there
that's
is a ship, and there is the turtle.
Oh, I
dragon.
was like, hold on, let me see it. I need to see it myself. What a little slut.
Except it's a baby.
What is baby slut?
It's a baby turtle dragon.
What a baby slut.
So I'm gonna throw 2 throwing daggers at its eyes.
Simultaneously.
Yes,
All right, what are they? D6.
No, wow.
So technically, usually D4. They're all.
We should hop on its back and rip its shell off.
No, that you know.
It is massive. It is literally huge.
Proceed. I'm planning on doing a sound for this.
All right, so
You need to roll for it.
all right, so roll for your throwing daggers.
I have
Oh, hold
1
on.
for each. So here's the first one. All right. Here's the first one. All right. There's
All right,
3.
3. All right, next.
Here's my second one.
All right, it howls in pain.
It's blind.
Like a whole ass man.
It shakes the cave, and the 2 daggers are just stuck in its eyes, man.
So
It is
it's blind.
blinded. All right, so okay. All right, so basically, a monkey.
I found your pen.
Ow.
I hope you can see that. Can you see that? Can you see the cow's crotch?
Oh, a little.
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right, so you've done some damage to this thing. It keels back and throws itself back into the water.
So I'm gonna shock the water again.
I hope you know you're not doing any damage to this thing.
Yeah, no, do that spike.
You actually don't have any more today of your shock.
What happened?
No, well, reverse Oifum.
He's already used his Oifum once today.
No, reverse Oifum.
You can only use it once a day.
Reverse Oifum.
The entire Oifum spell is only a once a day. That's how I created it.
Okay. Anyway,
Okay.
I created Oifum.
I have the sense that Nikau wants to start with the water or something.
That's not
Oh,
necessary.
you know what I want to do? So you said it has those cannons on it from Black Flag, right?
I actually
Never said that.
I said that it was the size of a schooner from Black Flag.
Oh, the schooner. Okay, so there's no cannons.
You notice that there is one cannon to the
Oh my
left
God.
to the left port.
Okay,
don't know what
I would like to
port-
go to the left port.
port side.
I would like to go to the left
I
port
don't know.
side. The
So-
left
I
side
don't
of
know
the
how
ship.
boats work.
The
All right.
specifically left port side, not the right port side, but the left port side.
Facts.
Thank you, sound effects. man.
I would like to turn the cannon towards the turtle.
You're gonna toward the. I can hear just screaming. Can you please tell him to shut the hell up?
No, it's just... Stop it, Andrew! Okay.
I will cut that out too. All right.
We probably can't hear him. Anyway,
Yeah, probably not.
and
It's connected to this.
no, unfortunately not. But let's. Yes, I would like to point the cannon towards the turtle.
All right. You're gonna point. Well, he's underwater.
I would like to approximate.
You can't point it down?
Want to approximate where the turtle is.
I have an idea, Okay.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
Shock the water.
Take off one of the arms of the boat with skeletons and throw it outside the water and bait him
Bait
in.
him.
And
I was
then,
thinking that.
And then you shoot him with the cannon. Now, Noah.
But
Ainsley cowers
Noah.
in fear.
I don't
Noah.
want to take off
Aim
Ainsley's
for the head.
I don't want to take off Ainsley's arms.
The hell, Ainsley's a freaking skeleton.
What?
He can't
That's our son.
Okay, if it was a human boy, we had to cover his arm, boy. But
All
it
right,
covers
all
arm.
right,
Yeah,
hold
sure.
on.
I can't feel it.
So what I'm gonna
Ainsley's
do?
scared.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up to Pyro and I'm gonna rip one of his ribs out. I'm gonna snap one of his ribs off. Just,
Well, I have a better.
Pyro like slaps your.
Paul,
friend.
I have a good question. I have a solid question.
yeah.
Before they were.
I've got a soft answer.
Before they were skeletons, were they male or female?
Doesn't matter.
No,
It does because
matters.
I know what you're going for.
Does it? Okay, now hold on.
They hold up a hashtag #MeToo sign, both of them,
They're both
and
women.
ask you to cease and or
Not to say their
resist.
gender.
Or what?
Not to say their gender.
Yeah, they basically are asking you to.
Only two genders. Anyways, so how do I?
Man, you're gonna get attacked anyway.
Okay.
They're gonna
Well, all right.
attack
As a
you.
podcast, I agree with Shane.
Fire.
That more
No,
than-
no, I agree.
Flame Wars.
I agree
Can
with
we
Shane
not with
too.
this?
I'm just
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Anyway.
Basically, all right. So we're all in agreement that there's just it's just like
I'm
money.
just saying.
It's just like money, right?
You are a hardcore conservative. You know there's two genders.
Anyway.
I know. I just said
Yes,
there's
we
a
just
bunch
said-
of counterfeits.
there were-
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
So wait, no, were they men or women? Dude, really, ask seriously.
It doesn't, Shane. I know what you're going for. It doesn't matter.
Okay,
man.
but then one you can take out. You can both have even amount of ribs. Bro.
I'm just snapping off one of his ribs.
It doesn't matter, Shane.
It's
oh
a
my
skeleton, and I'm gonna throw it into the water.
God. All right. So, it was
And-
Ainsley. Ainsley.
No, it was Pyro's rib.
Okay, well, Pyro's mega sad boy, right?
I'm sorry,
and he's
Pyro.
kind of like reaching over the edge, but right as he puts his hand over, the massive the turtle dragon launches itself out of the water and grabs the bone in the mouth, just consumes the entire thing.
I want to shoot the cannon at it. As
right
it's
at that
shooting.
moment.
Yes.
All right, well, you have to do your
Thank
you're
you.
you Flint and Tinder.
Yes, I would like to strike the cannon thing right as it comes up.
All right. You're basically gonna aim for accuracy. All right, so you're accurate. Where are you aiming to hit?
I'm gonna just in the side, just shoot straight through it. I
All
think.
right, so well, it's covered by a shell, so you're not gonna hit the head.
Well, it's a metal cannonball. Wouldn't it
the
go through?
head, you
Okay, so I'll
dummy.
go for the head.
I'm not gonna.
Don't
tell you.
pull
We'll
a four.
go. We'll go for the head.
All right.
Oh, you wouldn't get that.
now roll for damage. Oh my gosh!
I think.
It strikes the freaking side of the baby turtle dragon's head, and it crushes it. It is still alive, but barely, and it smashes
Hop
back
in the water.
down
Let's
to
hop
the
in the water.
I'm hopping on top of that thing's shell. I'm jumping over.
Before it
sides.
goes back in?
Yeah, before it goes back underwater.
I'm gonna hop on the shell too.
All right.
Shane, drink the potion.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can hold my breath.
I already drank.
Pyro and Ainsley. This is what
They will man the ship. Pyro, Ainsley, stay here and man the ship.
Well, actually, it's baby turtle dragons return to retaliate.
Oh,
So
that's okay. We're on top of the
3d10. All right.
Good boy.
So the 2 humans are off the boat.
So this is for you. This is actually for the entirety of the boat.
Maybe I-
Or a 3. Okay, your boat's destroyed. Your boat is annihilated. You have nothing else.
Do we
to
have
be on right
driftwood?
now. There's driftwood, but there's nothing like that you can. Yes,
Okay.
you can
Is,
grab
is
it. Like
Ainsley and Pyro on the driftwood?
you can't see them.
Wait, but what about his fiery
Hold
arm?
on, son. Listen to me. The thing, it's almost like let's just like stab it in the neck and get over with, and then we can proceed to find our 2 sons
Okay.
or daughters. We don't know
Okay.
yet.
Okay,
All right.
So you have your rapier, right?
I have a bound sword.
So rape it with the rapier.
It's your turn, actually.
Oh, well, I don't really have a. I just have a.
It's submerged itself underwater again.
Oh, so we're on
on
its
it.
shell underwater?
Yeah.
You're not on its shell. You're above the water on the driftwood.
Well, we hopped on
of
the shell,
the wreckage of the
Oh,
ship.
we're on the driftwood of the wreckage.
Oh, I thought we hopped on the show. I thought.
I'd like to do a...
You didn't have enough time.
Yeah,
Oh.
you
Before
tried to, but
retaliate.
he was like, actually, it's that creature's turn.
Yeah. So thank you.
So
Is
you
it
never-
possible?
Thank you, co-DM.
Is it?
Now he's been promoted from
Sound
sound effects guy to co-DM because you guys both don't listen. So
Well,
continue.
I thought you meant like he was
Anyway,
retaliating on
I
top.
would, I would like to do a perception check of the water to see if I can see this turtle.
If you
D20.
roll a 20, son. Roll it right now. Yeah, close enough.
you see that it you can see its
I
head, its crushed like head, kind of trying to peer above the surface of the water.
Okay, so... Hey, I'm going to point to it and be like, Shane, it's right there. Shoot a thing
Pop
at it.
on it. Oh, I took.
No!
okay.
Dispel our magic missile. Just hit that.
I'm gonna missile magic it. Where's it? Where's the thingy? I need it. What D8? D8. I need a D8. Is it D8? Yes. I got a 2.
All right, so you just kind of hurt it. It gets it pissed off. He's still.
Hell with its feelings. Can I do it
He's
again?
now charging at you. Your turn.
That's okay. Well,
He's charging about.
Can I give him some free counseling, like therapy, maybe like get the anger down there? You know, really good.
You can try on your next turn to communicate.
The wisdom. Okay,
You know what? Do you know what? Real quick, Garrett does in every D&D session. He asks to do a friendly gesture before he attacks anything.
He kind of said the anus of the first beast.
Okay, well, the dragon, yes, he pointed the anus of it.
there was no friendly gesture there. It was just straight anal.
Okay. Well, before that, usually he does a friendly gesture before anything.
Okay, so I would like to pour the oil lubricant in the water and light it on fire.
You're in the water,
But no, on like away from me, like,
so you're gonna.
and like a little shield of fire.
You can make a Molotov.
Okay.
Well, you don't have bottle. Oh, yes, you can make it out of aluminum.
So I'm gonna rip a piece of cloth from somewhere.
Do a perception check to see if you find a piece of cloth from somewhere.
Got a 5.
You do not find a piece of
So I'll
cloth.
take a piece of my leather that dries very quickly,
All right,
and I'll stick it in the bottle of lubricant,
all right,
and I'll light it on fire.
all right. You now have a ticking time bomb in your hand.
I'm gonna yeet it at the turtle.
Into the water, you dummy.
At the turtle.
Well, that's the surrounding.
Is a
water.
turtle in the water?
It has still it's emerged. All right, so let's see.
But let's just get this straight.
Roll
We're
a d6 for that.
No, we're in a body of water, and you decide to hit it with fire.
Yes.
Well, it could peek its head back in.
It is now on fire, and it took a significant amount of damage, and it keels back and just goes into the.
What the
You
hell?
don't see it anymore, but you don't know if it's alive or dead.
I'm not gonna stay around to find out.
We gotta find our two sons.
We
Our
gotta
daughters.
find 8. Now I'm gonna scream, ooh woo!
And from the distance, you hear nothing.
I'd like to do a perception check.
Oh no!
For
All right,
my,
roll
my
for
children.
perception, me boy.
Where's my son?
Our son, dude. Come on. Don't you do that to me.
14?
All right, on both of your backs simultaneously, you feel a tap, and you look behind you, and it's your boys. Both have weapons drawn, pointed at you.
Ainsley and Pyro? They
I hate
they
you.
do?
I hate you so much. I'm gonna pee on your pizza.
I'm gonna do friendly gesture.
Okay, roll a d20.
I thought he was terrified of us. What happened to
I
that?
got a 3.
Can I charm him? Can I charm him?
They do nothing. You
Can I charm him?
to
Not be bitches.
what are you gonna say?
Don't be bitches.
Well, yeah.
All right, you, Tony.
Where is it? I can't see anything. Here it is. I got 20.
Roll again.
Damn, same thing.
All right, you keep with it. They sheathed their weapons back into them, and they gestured like super puzzled because they didn't see what you were in the darkness. They put it away. They were on guard, all right.
Oh, thank God.
They didn't know where you were after the ship was blown
That's why
up.
we did the friendly gesture.
That's why you do a friendly gesture.
And
All right, so they're not with you.
Okay.
I was
So,
about to like pee in your
I would
pants
like
or
to
something.
find a big piece of driftwood.
All right, well that's
I
obvious.
was about
That's
to
all
be
right.
like, your sons betrayed you.
That would have been a nice plot twist.
It would have been.
And I would do that. Normally, I would do that if I wasn't
wasn't-
if I wasn't so connected to these two
I was
stupid
gonna say,
skeletons.
if it wasn't Noah and Shane and their two dumb sons or daughters, or something.
It wasn't for them. Their just retardation with these two skeletons.
Dude.
No.
So I want to find a nice big piece of driftwood that could fit a family of 4, and get on top of it.
All right, so you're gonna kind of straddle a long piece of driftwood with
Yeah.
no oar.
Yes, I'm going to. No, I'm going to
Wait,
get.
we can't all swim as a family of 4 back to the water, or back to the shore.
Let's.
They're skeletons. The ones just go straight through the holes in their
They
hands.
can like detach like a bone or something.
There you go.
All right, so as you find a piece of driftwood and straddle it, all of a sudden, for the 50th time, the freaking, you just see the baby turtle dragon jump out of the water and splash right next to you. And as it does, Spyro grabs the trident or the harpoon
Oh no,
from
bro!
me boy.
Does it have rope attached to it?
No,
Oh,
and it yeets it over to the baby dragon or the baby turtle dragon. And it absolutely slays it midair, and it just falls and it crashes.
You
into the
know,
water.
you just love to see it. Genuinely, you just love to see it. You just do.
so can I?
You have now slain the baby turtle dragon. It's now sinking to the bottom of the abyss.
you have
Yeah,
a water breathing potion?
It was technically Pyro that took it from Ainsley.
You said, I think you said Ainsley. Okay, I can just do that. I can grab that water breathing potion. Just...
Yeah, there should be a bag of beans down there.
You're gonna swim after the massive turtle dragon. That is. So, like, I'm gonna give you a quick, like, size comparison. Here's you, right? Here's the freaking turtle dragon.
Okay, so what? No biggie.
Is the freaking thing.
What? That looks disgusting. What the frick? That looks like a wrinkle up its
Okay, yes, go after it and see if there's any loot on it, bro.
Don't just stop it! bro, you got the tip on, man. You got the tip on, man.
Sicko mode.
Sicko mode or Mobamba.
That is Mobamba.
Did you see it? Is it okay?
Oh yeah, it's good. It's good.
So swim after that thing. There should be a bag
Alright,
of
so
beans
it's
in
now
there.
sinking to the bottom of the abyss.
Okay, no homo though, because that looks
No homo.
No homo. Okay,
Swim
yeah.
after it.
Swim after asterisk. Ooh, what do you want me to say? Like,
Yeah.
I can't do any more than I just
I'm
said.
going to swim after it.
I said that.
Okay, Shane's swimming after it.
You taking the water breathing potion?
I did that too.
Alright, you take the water breathing potion. Let's see how many minutes it'll last you. Roll this D6. Okay, thank you for
Three.
being completely incompetent. You have 3 minutes. Wow. So now, those of you who didn't see it, roll over there. Roll the exact same one right there. So it's a 3. It'll last you 3 minutes. So you dive down, and you cannot see anything in the murky abyss. But as Dragonborn, you technically have night vision, and you could see him this whole time. You just never told him.
I didn't know that.
You are literally a Dragonborn, therefore you should know this.
I've literally never been a Dragonborn before my entire life.
Dragonborn and the elves have night vision.
What? I've always been a dragonborn. I was born a dragonborn.
Sound effects guy, nobody asked you and you got demoted.
Wow, that was toxic.
Anyway, swim.
Swims.
You can see it very faintly. It's about 20 feet
Okay,
down
I'm
below.
gonna go up to it and rip its shell off. Okay. How does one loot this thing? Like, genuinely.
Just saying, I'm
There's
going to
nothing
loot
you
it.
can't. I mean,
Just say, I'm going to loot the turtle.
all
I'm
right.
gonna toot the loadle.
How are you going to go about it?
Get in its mouth. Get in its mouth and go
What's
into
it?
its stomach.
Where's it gonna stuff things?
Its mouth is open right now.
It didn't cross the border.
Swim into its mouth.
Stuff anywhere.
Swim into his mouth.
Swim into its mouth.
Okay.
Did
you shut up?
I want to know if you can hear this.
The green or yellow or red bars will show you under the video.
So we could just have like a whole segment of this podcast where we just listen to just freaking Andrew just screaming his brains out over freaking PUBG or some shit.
Yeah.
Like the most useless thing ever.
I think it's a blackout.
Oh wow, even worse. It's not even PUBG.
Better than PUBG.
Okay, so
So go in his mouth.
I'm already there.
yeah, so you're swimming into his
Smells
mouth.
like ass. Yeah.
Well, I haven't told you how it smells yet.
I can just guess.
It smells like ass.
Really?
All right, so you've proceeded into the large turtle's mouth and basically a monkey.
Oh, wait, what?
Okay, so but before you go in, you see that there's a huge metal collar connected to a chain. It leads to the bottom of this body of water, and that it's sinking towards. But you're now inside of the turtle's mouth.
Didn't that fat whore jump out of the water and land
It
on
was,
the
but
shore?
the chain had slack, and you didn't notice it.
Anyway, so now you're sinking towards the bottom with the turtle. Hurry up, loot, and swim back up.
I'm gonna swim into his stomach.
All right, so now you're in the mouth of the turtle. The mouth slams shut, and the amount of air. So here's air, and then here's the water level going up.
Well, Shane has a water breathing potion. He's
You
good.
can barely see that.
Shane's got a water breathing potion.
Further towards the camera. Okay.
So here's the roof of the mouth, and then the water levels rising, and then air. So you have a very limited amount of time.
He's got water breathing though.
Yeah, but you have about 1 minute remaining on that.
Oh, hurry up, Shane.
So what should I do? Just swim down its stomach, loot did it, and then come at its ass?
Yeah.
Bro, that is I would rather die. I would.
Wouldn't consider him a role model, sir. That was a really old Avengers reference. I'm sorry about that. It was the original
Is
Avengers.
that what Jarvis
It's all
says?
good.
Yeah, it's not like Jarvis.
Yeah.
Okay, it flex. Anyways,
Someone's gonna get that, and it's gonna be hilarious.
We're gonna cut you out.
No. Anyway, come on.
well, I don't want to crawl out its ass.
Shane!
You are now.
I'll crawl out its ass.
All right, you
What
have
are you rolling?
you have 1 second remaining.
Well, I can still breathe underwater by myself.
Yeah, now there's no more airspace, and you have about 30 seconds of air.
Okay,
Rock
so
it
I'm-
out of its
okay.
asshole.
You have magic. You have magic. You've got about 20 seconds.
Can I
now.
magic missile its stomach while I'm in the mouth?
Go ahead. Try to
Do-
go through the roof of the head.
And
Yeah, still, it doesn't matter. Your
Well,
magic missile spell is super powerful.
We demolished his head.
Yeah, it's super weak, so it blasts a hole about that width through it, so you can kind of peel, but you don't know how far the surface of the
I'm
water
gonna
is.
just swim upwards and we would go. Let's swim up.
All right, so you swim up. All right, so you barely roll a d20. All right, you take 4 damage, but you still make it out alive. And you greet everyone on surface, and
No, they did, unfortunately.
Noah says to you that the water level of this entire area body of water is slowly declining.
Hey, the water level's declining.
Probably its fat ass is sinking down to the bottom.
No, the skeleton Ainsley he is able to.
Twisting it the wrong way,
I
idiot.
did it both ways. Idiot.
You broke the pencil chain.
No,
Anyway.
give me a pencil.
No.
I need a pencil.
You guys can share, okay? Shut up.
Toxic.
Anyway, so
Well,
are you gonna listen to your son?
Our kid just watches 5.
So Ainsley points down and he shows you a drain motion. The turtle was. It seems like the baby turtle dragon was connected to a drain plug, and once he jumped out of the water, it kind of unsnapped it.
Ah, that idiot.
And now the water is draining. The chasm walls are climbing, and there is no way that it seems that you're going to be able to climb back up. You're going to have to go down. There's a whirlpool starting.
All right, I guess we're going to go down the whirlpool, boys.
So
All
we're
right.
in the middle of the water, or are we on the shore?
We're in the middle of the water.
You were in the middle of a whirlpool.
So was this the butt? Was this the butt plug? Oh, no, I mean the drain. What was that?
Yes, so now a whirlpool is slow. Well, it's actually quick now. It's
Slowly.
Do I have a map? All right. So essentially, what happens is you are now underwater, but you're going through a turbulent, like a drain pipe almost, a massive turbulent drain
We're
pipe.
like in an underwater tornado, bro.
And yeah, basically, and it's sucking you. You see, it's so huge that you see the baby turtle dragon's body just dead, and it's flowing in front of you at a rapid speed. And you fly out of the side of of the mountain, and go, and you see down there, down below you, is the coast of Darrenvale, and you shoot out the waterfall of the drain that was just unplugged. Basically, that entire dungeon led out, and all of that water is now it's now depositing into the ocean on the coast of Darrenvale, where you originally fought the dragon that saved the town on the docks. So you fly in and you fall into the ocean.
So we're back
I need
at the
you.
docks.
I need you all to roll for Constitution.
Yeah, 16.
All right, you're saved.
Well, I got a 19.
You are definitely saved.
Okay. What about Ainsley
All right.
and Pyro?
Make a perception check.
20.
All right, you are in the. Just hear Andrew screaming.
I think you said
You were
my
in-
sneezes hurt my ass.
My sneezes hurt my ass.
Just amazing.
So you're in the ocean. You're basically on the beach right now, and you look up to the waterfall that's coming out of the mountainside that you've created. That this drain being unplugged has created, and you see two just jumble messes of bones splashing out. And
Got
once
it.
they hit they just hit the sand with a massive just crash with the rest of the water that's filtering into the
We've
ocean.
got to get the bones
I mean, why?
because we got to put them together.
Oh, for the kids? Okay,
Yes,
sure,
what do you
okay.
mean?
I thought I don't know. I'm sorry.
Got to go oifum our kids.
You just made a perception check for your skeleton.
No, no,
All right.
I know.
I'm gonna sprint over there and oifum my children. Hey, Shane, come help me. With
Well,
your
they're
memory.
not dead. They're just kind of living pieces of bones.
Right,
Like, you know the
so-
old Lego games, how the
Yeah.
pieces would move around and you need to put them
that must
together?
feel so weird to be like different living spots.
Exactly. So I wanna oifum them together.
Imagine that anxiety.
Well,
bro.
you don't. He has a mending spell. You're away from. They're already in full health.
So mend the skeletons together.
Yeah, well, I need all the bones first. So
They're
They're all
there.
there.
all-
They're in a
okay,
pile.
all right,
We're
So
gonna
use
put
your
them
mending
together.
spell.
Wait,
roll-
how do we know who's the two?
Hey guys, put yourself together.
They
Iron
can.
Giant style. No.
You roll for your mending. Let's see.
What is it?
Ainsley has Pyro's ass.
I hate that you're able to hear Andrew. I
really
really hate that.
big deal.
All right, you're able to put Ainsley back together.
Cool. What about Pyro?
4.
Okay, well, you're definitely be able to put him back together. I was going for the lowest on that one. DM switches it around sometimes.
Okay.
So both of your children are back together, and it's you proceed to the beach as you watch the rest of the water come out of the pipe out of the side of the freaking mountain. And you look, and the sun is setting, and everyone's leaving the docks for the day, and some of them look at you as you've just been spit out of this entire cavern.
Hey, we're your hero. Shut up. Don't look at us. Don't judge.
No, hey, don't say that. Hey guys, we cleared out the dungeon.
They look at you in astonishment, and they come to you and they wrap towels around you.
Well, my
and they
luck's
proceed
bad.
you into the town of Darrenvale. They proceed you up the cliffside back to the town sitting on the cliff of Darrenvale, and they present you to the Jarl Carl, and he says, "Thank you, boys, so much," and you each get a medal of honor.
Oh, boy.
You are both thanes of this town, and even your Skelly boys, your sons, are now royalty and nobles in this land.
I'm so proud.
That's really good.
I have a question. Is it the same gay Jarl that from Zach's thing?
No, this is a completely different.
Not a
Jarl
homosexual.
Carl.
Okay.
Jarl Carl.
Carl Jarl.
All right. So that concludes this session of D&D.
Is there any way we can go, not now obviously, but like go back into
Alright,
the
want me to
dungeon?
press stop recording? No.
Well, thank you, everyone.
Want me to press start recording?
Could you imagine?
I'm kidding.
But you're not gonna say.
Oh.
Can we end with the ooh?
Yeah, Noah's leaving so quick.
Can we end with the ooh? All three of us.
All right, everyone.
In unison.
Thank you for watching the first season of the UnderCast. Hopefully, you enjoyed our season finale of some D&D. I know this episode ran kind of long, like the last one. Season 2, we're gonna take a very small break. We'll be back with you. We keep updated with our Instagram page. We'll tell you how long we're gonna be. Not that long. We've got everything set up for season 2. By that I mean thumbnail. We're going to be experimenting with some gameplay ideas. Probably streaming, not streaming, but getting some gameplay, some Xbox, hopefully, because I don't have a PC yet. Unless we have some plans with that. But Thank you guys so much. We're going to have some more segments added on to Season 2. Thank you, Andrew, for making a unneeded guest appearance to this entire show.
Funny appearance, though.
Thank you, Lock
And thank you so much, Kyle, our sound assistant, for the effects, the end half of this episode.
Thank you, Lock and Load, for the sponsorship and letting us use your wonderful studio.
I love you, Dad. I love you.
Love you too, Uncle Babe.
Thank you for flashing us the beginning.
Hey, hold on. So you love him, whore.
I love you!
There you go.
Love you, Dave! He didn't see me.
Dad! I love you!
Love you!
Love you!
Alright, he blew us a kiss. Alright, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Have a great night.
Don't forget Ainsley and Pyro.
Do not forget them.
Never
They're
forget.
now make some fan art of them for us.
Yeah!
We will-
We will feature your fan art of Ainsley and Pyro.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
All right. Have a wonderful night, everybody.
Ooh,
we love you.
woo, brothers.
Let's end off on a good old ooh woo, guys. What do you
Ready?
think?
And
Set.
you just sense, okay?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh!